my God, we are here again. Hello, everyone. Defend the North. How you guys doing? It's Friday, day one. This is retro stream for everything retro this whole weekend. I am Rodimus Prime KV. I am flanked by the one and only Team Chris.
That's right, the one and only Team Chris. Miami's Mike Demonstride here from the South. This is like my fourth time taking the trip up to the Big Apple. Shout outs to that Streets of Rage intro. You know we love it, and we are here to kick things off with some Street Fighter Alpha 3. You know, I'll tell you what, Rod. I've been hanging out. I'm playing a little SF6, and all of a sudden, I'm trying to upgrade the sound a little bit, and then I noticed, why is this game the most expensive soundtrack? Why does Alpha 3 cost an arm and a leg out here for these one-off tracks?
I couldn't tell you. I remember the when you had to go to like shops like here in Chinatown and get like the Japanese soundtracks.
Yes.
And they had the I had the cool insert on the outside of the case, the bezel or whatever.
Yes.
And those were like a pretty penny back in the day just to get them because they were imported. But we're here in the future now, 2024. With a couple of clicks and we can get to hear our favorite songs from all our favorite retro games, which is what we're celebrating this weekend. So we're going to start things off with Alpha 3. We'll be having a match up here shortly. But in the meantime, how's everything?
Everything's great. I'm happy to be here. I love the retro game room. I think it's really nice, fitted, well done. Shout outs to the people putting it all together, including you, DR.B, the one and only one of my BFFs who we're going to see on stream out here. But we got the cabs in good condition. Head-to-head cabs, too.
Head-to-head,
so,
back, classic.
The real thing. Astro City on the cabs,
all day.
6 buttons, corner on the corner of the screen, which they say isn't the vibe. What they say, they're making songs about how that ain't the vibe anymore.
Right.
That's always the vibe.
It's always the vibe.
It's always the vibe.
If you don't know nothing about putting a token or a quarter on the bezel of the machine, that's your way of saying, you got next, let's go. Like, again, and granted, like we're in a time now where we can literally be home in our underwear playing people in fighting games. But, that was the vibe back then, to come out. Awesome for me, I was a kid, coming out from school and like just, quarters and line up, I'm ready to go, you don't have that vibe today in terms of like, just being there in person, then this tournament is going to bring back those vibes, I think.
Yeah, and really looking forward to that. I mean, we got it all weekend, too. We got just a great collection of great games that are backed by just a strong community, strong heavy hitters out there. I mean, like, I know I've got like 2 medals in Alpha 3 this year, which I'm very proud of.
All right.
But I'm not really expecting that for this year because definitely there are some players that understand how to get a little more extra out of their isms.
Yes.
Let's just put it in there.
And it's interesting that you brought that up because, this is the time when Capcom is trying all these different systems for their fighting games. And a lot of things have been birthed in this era. And this was one of the things. You had 3 different ways to play a character. The custom combo system became popular from Alpha 2, and there's a little update to that. And then you also have the classic systems where Alpha 1, when you have 3 stocks, the Alpha parries, and Alpha counters and stuff like that. And then we just talked about the X-ism. It's just raw SC damage.
Super Turbo Boys.
One chance to make it. You miss that super is. Big time. But you land that super is also.
You land that super, you cash it out, man. You got that 60% damage on, like, I'm maining Rose, got that soul throw out there.
Yes.
Just turns matches on the tide. And I'm like, okay, I don't really need to know how to play this game. Up until you get to these stages and see what's going on here. Now these players throw down. It's going to, the tide turns a little bit. But we're looking forward here to see, like, what characters have been picked up along the way as well. I'm hoping not to see too much Rolento. Hoping to see some, but if Rolento happens, you got to stop him. But then Sodom out there, like, he's very strong. But also, this soundtrack, what would you say is your favorite track of the game?
I like Sagat's theme.
Sagat seems nice, yeah.
I would have to go with the idea of, I feel like they went very abstract with this soundtrack, which is not an issue for most people, but it kind of, at this point, we kind of have an idea of, like, what our favorite, like, Street Fighter, like, World Warrior classic characters, their type of sound should be, right? Like, their themes are usually identifiable. Games like, even now with 6, they went on with new spin and new type of sound for different.
Right.
And it's been a lot of hit and miss.
Right. It's not like the Royal Rumble this year when you heard someone's music come out and you're like,
Oh, I know what that is. That is. Like,
And now you notice everyone's music changes. So like them announcing who their name is in the song. Yeah, like you gotta. The song really matches a lot with identity and being able to put together. I'm actually a fan of. I've always been a fan of Rose's Alpha 3 theme. I mean, I think it's a vibe. Heavily remixed on YouTube as well. But lately, I mean, I've been feeling Nash's theme a lot in this game. It's nice. Like it's really nice. Like something I appreciate adding. Yeah, the stage is nice too.
The airport hangar is such a cool twist. I like.
I mean, fighting in front of that jet. They put the jet in the GBA version of Super Turbo. Made a cameo there as well. And it's just a nice vibe. I mean, I've been adding some of the tracks into the mix for Street Fighter 6, and I've found like sometimes the Alpha 3's track actually goes the hardest sometimes, in some cases.
Oh, I think like we'll be ready to go in a bit. Is this kind of gathering yet? We're going to gather our players that are coming to.
Yeah, it's going to be Cookye versus Wookrit. I apologize if I butcher any pronunciation this weekend, but I think it's Wookrit, right?
I believe so.
Or Wookrit.
We'll see what they're running.
I just got to know because I'm expecting him, you know, being in New York. People behind him like Wookrit, Wookrit, Wookrit. No, right?
Yeah.
But Cookye is a legend. You've seen her do some great work. One of the players who makes it the furthest using Vice in Capcom vs. SNK 2. Also, she's a Rose player like myself, so I've learned a lot from her Rose and how that came together. On the other side, Wookrit is playing Sagat. With Alpha 3 Sagat, we are on the Rose stage. You hear that vibe?
Are they going into match right now? Or they're picking cameras?
Yeah, just checking buttons for now here. Now, Rose is very different than she is in Alpha 2 and 3. But that, I mean, she got a lot of the same normals, but some of them just suck now. Like, her Crouching Fierce is pretty useless.
Compared to the beast it was in, you know.
In Alpha 2. Yeah. I mean, it was like a ground control tower of anti-airs. Yeah, but the reflex still works the same. Gets that bread and butter with the low strong into the soul spiral. Yeah, the Alpha 2 combo with the jump in, crouching fierce soul spiral doesn't work as well, but meaty reflex going to send that Sagat back down around.
All right, this looks like it is matchup. This is a matchup, so we're going into right now. Ooh, that's a flex.
Whoa, return to sender twice, and that corners the Wookrit Sagat as well. Anti-airs don't work as well. I mean, she's still got that soul throw. Like, she got some tools that'll make you think twice about jumping. Oh, drops the combo there. That's going to keep her in the corner, but got it stunned. Goes into the soul illusion. Also has very different mechanics than it does in Alpha 2. Some people have been able to pull off some gnarly looking unblockable with it, but it gets the job done for Cookye. Is all she needs is just that jump in and that big recoil off that jumping fierce. That's one thing I want to point out, Rod. Like, this game invented crush counters.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So you're going to see, like, but it's not exactly, like, Street Fighter 5 gives you more leniency to kind of do your thing a bit. But in Alpha 3, like, you know, sends them back, staggered. If you know what you're doing, you can chase after them and get some more.
I may have to correct you on that. This may not have been the first game to have crush counters. You probably think back to more like 96. This is the first game to have like a meter that sees, you know, where your guard is.
Yeah,
where your guard touches.
That could be the case too. Yeah, and also the system with the air snapback too. I mean, like it sometimes it can work against you, work for you. So kind of similar to that recovery roll you have in Alpha 2, where you roll on the ground back to the opponent on the other side. It's punishable. Oh, missed the soul throw. So Wookrit switched over to Cody.
Cody is a nice change. I think Cody has to control him on the neutral. He'll always have the knife sitting in the middle of the screen waiting for him, but I don't think he's going to get to it right now. He's definitely pressing. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, gets a wake-up combo there, and then Cookye tries to combo back with the level 2 soul throw, but this time just gets a chain into the stand short there to put her up 1 point.
Well, what we should point out also is that of the air recovery, that's new to this two fighting games at this point.
Yeah.
And that spawned a lot of games in the future that would have that sort of mechanic.
Yeah, and one thing I want to point out that, like, some people who do repeatedly do that recovery in the air, like, sometimes they can they can stay in certain setups and combos differently.
Right.
When they do that. So sometimes it's not always the best decision to just instantly recover in the air. Sometimes you want to take the drop. Sometimes you want to take the fall.
Because it could lead to a new setup, a new Oki that you don't want to do it.
Now, we've seen the juggles in this game are absolutely insane, especially on the Vias in front here. But Cookye on match point there. Yeah, Rose's roundhouse kick does advance forward, unlike it did in Alpha 2. The Soul Illusion into the Soul. Oh, that cross-up was gnarly. Ukrit still has a life lead. Oh, except for that Soul Throw. See if he can get any mileage out of that super meter to try to take the round. Cookye was looking for that, too.
That was a quick 2-0, wasn't it? Yes. And that's going to be it. Oh, man.
Yeah, decisive by Cookye. Great work there. I mean, just phenomenal. She's cut from the same cloth with what she's done with Alpha 2. Yes. Her mastery of the character as well. Definitely expect her to go far. She's a favorite in this Alpha 3 tournament. And also what's really good is how she knows how to work those differences.
And you are
folks,
up next already?
Yeah, I'm going to be tagging in. So
all right, okay.
We're going to see what I can do.
Good. I'm gonna
2-time top 8 Alpha 3 Rose. So
let's go.
Let's give them that Xism.
Show them how it's done right now.
Yeah, I will be right back. Yes. Rod, you hold it down.
Yes, I will definitely hold it down. So there you go. We got Team Chris getting prepared for their match right now. And
it says D4C versus Bender on the screen.
Actually, it may not be up just yet. So we're trying to figure out.
Nope. I don't see it on here. I think I'm playing off stream. Okay.
All right.
So it's delayed. Hold on. They're doing. Right. Oh, you're playing me. Okay. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, me against Beanie Boba. Okay, so let's go, stream.
Okay, let's go. We are in here. Team Chris is gonna get up on the stream setup and get prepared to start, kicking some behind. In the meantime, I'm gonna have, how's this gonna work? Got it? Okay, that works. How's it going, man?
Hey, so y'all know who it is. If you see Team Chris, you see me a lot. It's Grand K. We hanging out.
Yes,
Team Chris had to take a step away for a second because Chris is playing.
Yes. Chris is definitely playing up against Beanie Boba.
Beanie Boba.
And they are going into their characters right now. Let's see who they'll be picking. I know Chris is going to be playing with Rose, I believe. Chris is it Claw? Oh, we got Claw.
Yeah, I know that for Alpha 3, it's a few different characters here. So it's like...
Okay, we're going into it? Yes, they are.
All right. All right, we got the corner. And this is a little bit of a weird matchup compared to how you used to Claw in other games. His reach is, especially in the air, is a little bit shorter. But Claw still has all the tools you know about as far as roll and everything.
Yes.
Definitely like this matchup for Rose more.
These matches are very quick. I'm not used to it.
That's Alpha.
Yes. Oh. I thought I should have took more damage, but it did what it's supposed to do. A nice anti-air response with the Xism Super. Now I got a lot of hopping around by Claw.
A lot of hopping. I mean, just as you were just saying, we are not seeing too many successful anti-airs.
Right.
Everybody's flying like an eagle. Paul Seal.
Oh. Mr. Soso twice. Trying to anticipate a jump.
Yeah.
Boba now decided to stay in the ground right now. Not really take to the sky as she was doing earlier. That's what. Oh, okay. I think that should have been a Izuna drop.
The jump in.
All right. Chris takes that first point.
All right. So Team Chris with the rolls, as expected. Going to go ahead and put that point on the board. See if Beanie Boba keeps his character or switches over.
Going back in at it.
Yeah. So, of course, the winner keeps the same character. Going to go ahead and go with the Xism. What we got? Blanca? No.
Cammy.
All right, Cammy.
K-ism Cammy. Let's go.
All right, which stage? Yeah. This is my favorite Cammy.
Cammy can be
love this theme here.
Very impressive in the right hands.
All right, we got some pokes.
Chris is going to stay with this ground game. Oh, he walked up to some.
Tap, tap, tap. I'm going to do this, and if you get hit, it's your own fault.
Yes, it's your own fault. Walking to a soul spark after jumping around.
Okay, went for the anti-air, but no. And that's just not working it out.
Yeah, it gets sometimes it gets beat out by good air normals, depending on, especially in this game.
Yeah. I think it's kind of a story of just, keep it simple.
Yes.
If that heavy's working, just use that heavy. Don't go for the fancy.
Lots of counter hits, no follow-ups right now.
Yeah.
You follow up with a cannon spike.
Nobody home again. But Team Chris still has the life lead, so we're going to experiment, mess with the range. I think
Chris is definitely going to build up to that full super and try to end it on the X system super. Might not need to at this point.
No.
Oh.
A couple more hits. This will be over. All right. One more. Full meter. Yeah, there it goes.
That's it. It is over. Team Chris with a clean 2-0.
Yes.
Taking out Beanie Boba.
All right.
Oh, man.
So Chris is going to jump back on the mic because I got to go ahead and run this bracket here. So, we're going to get you next match up. Appreciate everybody's patience. Thanks for tuning in. Defend the North 2024, baby. Hey, let's go. Fighting games are great.
Yes. Thank you so much. We are awaiting the return of Team Chris. In the meantime, we are going to move on to the tournament. You'll get our next matches up coming soon. As soon as we get updated. I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday. Once again, this is Rodimus Prime of KPV, and you are watching KPV Live, Retro God Festival.
Good games. Thank you, Zacharian, for filling in.
You were so impressive there. What was in your thoughts?
I was just showing off how Rose could not anti-air.
Yes, I saw that.
I have never whiffed so many soul throws and crouching fierces in my life.
Well, you whiffed the soul throw because you stopped jumping. And then there was the one that you did, and then she just hit you right out of it.
Yeah. And there were two that just flow like above, below the radar. It's just, I'm just missing the mark out here. But, happy to be here. So we advance going further. I'm going with Xism.
That was a photo op. We just took it.
Yeah, always. So I'm going with Xism the whole way because I just love Rose and Blue.
Yes.
And it's just like it's like two versions of blue too. You got like royal blue, and then you got like that elegant blue.
Yes.
So it's just like I'm a blue kind of guy. I'm on my Eiffel 65 out here, man.
That's as you should. Now, any characters you know of looking through the bracket that may come up that will be of concern to you?
I actually had a problem with some Blanca players in Alpha 3. Like, Blanca is, he's not CVS too bad, but he could definitely, turn the tide and shock you in some surprising places. I mean, the thing about Alpha 3 is just it's really about just finding a way to get to the big damage.
Right.
To find a way to just be able to get that on the table. And then when you're able to do that, like if you get thrown a bit of a mix of Vism, like I got caught a few times in Vism, but I was able to slip out and recover a few ways. But I know that I was definitely seeing some sus stuff in some areas on my end. So definitely got to step up the defense there. But Chun-Li in Alpha 3 is really nice. I mean, to be honest, she's who I should be using in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I think especially with Xism, she's fantastic. But I really should not be. I should not be influencing or persuading people to play Xism in this game. I think it's a bad practice. I think Xism is kind of like, maybe it's more like the modern controls of Alpha 3. So in which case, you want to back off and learn to play the right way. But in this event, we got Zeke's against Maxim. Zeke's, I believe, is on the Akuma side. Maxim is rocking Chun-Li with the Vism.
Vism Chun-Li, as we spoke about earlier. We get to see some Vism in action right now. Now, Vism, for those who don't know, is the custom combo route or the custom combo system. You literally input whatever it is you want to input. And in this particular game, you have 3 versions of the custom combo, depending on how you want to space out your double. Right. So I believe the light is closer in, right? And then as you go to medium, it spreads out where your body double is. So that affects the way combos are hit, landed, etc.
Yeah, it's a radical departure from what they had from Alpha 2, where you could just kind of mash out one button into a special, and then you got to have a little bit more finesse in Vism.
Right.
Got to know a little bit more of your juggles out here. And likewise, Chun-Li, great movement in this game, very hard to anti-air. Also, this is one of the games where Chun-Li has a really good fireball as well. In the Alpha series, she definitely brings the plasma. She's able to throw it across the screen, take care of business.
Absolutely. My favorite part about Chun-Li in this game is playing Xism and she gets a classic outfit.
Yeah. You get the class out. I believe the spinning bird as well.
Yes.
In some cases, yeah. And it's the super turbo motion, which is the charge back forward kick, which is takes a little bit of getting used to. I'm more used to it being a charge down up. But here we got good neutral here from Maxim. just spacing out. Zeeks has not been able to get any meter usage into Zakuma.
Oh.
With the sweep.
Gonna take it. Maxim of Matchfest. Great support in New York City. They've been doing stuff out here for like at least 10 years. Stuff, you know. More of the party vibe, mixing with the bars and stuff. Great event to come out and just socialize, hang out. You know, even if you're not great with the buttons and the sticks and stuff, definitely just a good vibe to be around those guys. So shout out to Matchfest for their work and what they've done over the years.
Yeah, Maxim doing work with Chun-Li here, rocking those alpha yoga pants. Got to say, too, the level here is also an upgrade for Chun-Li. Like, Alpha 2's level is considered to be the laggiest and often unplayable amongst the community. But this one, we got less people on bikes, you know, more people out here just getting their breath work done with some Tai Chi. Sets the vibe correctly, and Maxim already to a great start with that super turbo-like walk speed that she has.
Now, I'm definitely not used to Akuma being oppressed in any game. Akuma's one of those characters that usually just defeats itself. Like, so
yeah,
to see this kind of lockdown, sort of, you know, not really taking off more than 50% damage. Kind of not what I'm used to.
Yeah, you got to cash out with that meter too. I mean, he's especially with the demon on deck. You got to have the threat of that to make it scared. Good anti-air there to stop the Via's momentum. But he's got to get some of that meter to get that extra advantage, because otherwise it's just you're playing with a lesser equipped character. I like that mix-up, though. You see how I did that roll on recovery and then the neck breaker kick?
Yes, you got to
switch back to the other side.
Make use of those rolls when you land. It changes the tide for you and avoids the Okies.
Yeah, it was like the now you see me and then hit him with what should have been named the sequel. Now you don't. Drops the juggle there with the jumping medium punches there. Empty jumps there, but it's real close. Zeke's here playing for winner's bracket life there. That 10 show closes it out. Maxim makes the most of the opportunity, advancing 2-0.
That's it. We are in there. Right now, it's looking kind of competitive here, you know.
It is.
We don't know what's happening next.
I love seeing Alpha 3 played at this level. I mean, just people just showing their love for the game and just bringing out what they know, whether it is. I mean, this thing's been out since 1999. And, like, there was someone here who was playing Alpha 3 in Melee at the same time, and I was like, oh, you probably had a GameCube and a PS1. I was like, yep.
yes.
I played the Dreamcast version of this game. I thought it was fantastic. I think the exclusive characters suck, though.
Oh, like the Guile DJ?
Yeah, Guile was bad. I don't know how DJ was, but Guile's Sonic Hurricane is like a blink and you miss it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Does very low HP.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. It was T-Hawk. It was T-Hawk, Fei Long.
T-Hawk, Fei Long. DJ, what you mentioned.
Yes.
There was Guile. The GBA version has Yun and Ingrid and Eagle.
And that's also on Dreamcast, no?
No, they're on the GBA version.
GBA.
Yeah, the Dreamcast version also has all the dolls. So you get June, Junie, But here we got Ken versus Ihana. This is Ken's awesome stage. Because it's Street Fighter Alpha. Ken's got to have a pool party.
Yes.
But this time I think there was less in the budget to invite some of the cameos this time around.
Oh, man, that was a gala that they were at.
Oh, yeah, they had all the characters. Darkstalkers, Captain Commando up in there. I mean, definitely some...
Strider Hiryu was up in there.
Yeah, Strider's in there. Yeah, for sure. Good call, Rod. And they definitely had the... let's see. Connects with the show. You rep it not up for the kill, though. Ooh. Saves it for level 1. Just gets that shimmy on back with the low forward. That takes the first round. Yeah, definitely a who's who. But over here, it's a vibe. It's more chill.
It reminds me of Vegas. You go to Vegas, you go to Evo, right? And you just hang out in the pool and stuff, and get a cabana. That's totally the vibe right now. I feel like this is his house though.
I got a cabana at CEO also.
Yeah.
So right there on the beach. Of course, we're not going to be there anymore.
Right.
Thankfully. But there we go. Got him dizzy and then gets that Shoryuken there. I'm kidding. I love Daytona. But yeah, that gets the first point for Dark King with Ken. I love Ken in Alpha 3. Definitely one of the first characters I gravitated towards. You connect into that Shoryu Repo, which he got into the corner there, getting the job done. Ken is just fantastic with mobility and. Of course, I got you, Rod, with the Team Chris Trap, just talking too much about the stage design. That's what they call the Team Chris Trap.
No, it's totally fine. They got to
do that on the West Coast.
You got to recreate the aesthetic. This is what we were into when we
It's
were
a vibe,
we got to talk about these things.
We're not like this new generation, just always picking training stage.
Yeah.
And then trying to, make me bored as a commentator.
I mean, would you ever really fight in a box that has, grids?
No. I wouldn't even do geometry there, so... Reaper making a switch here, picking Rolento to get on my bad side. I'm currently...
Tell the audience what is it about Rolento that just,
well, first off, you can't anti-air him. Second off, he gets like the weirdest selection of anti-airs out of nowhere. He's got 3 different jump arcs. He can do a ton of damage. I mean, he doesn't have the custom combo that he had in Alpha 2, which could go from 0 to kill in 5 seconds.
Yeah. I've seen those.
But I just hate this guy. I just hate this guy. He's looking all earnest with a beret. The colors never match up. Oh, punish that Rekka. Gets a sweep out of it.
He needs to stuff anti-air. Standing medium is a great anti-air. Not using it enough.
Yeah, like how he's not using the fireballs mid-range because that's what Rolento players like. Yeah, low guard.
Just go for the trip guard right there.
Yeah, he's like, I'm watching my toes there.
That's some classic ST tactics right there.
Yeah, but caught him on the landing. Able to escape the shit. He is mashing for the extra hits there. Beautiful work, and that closes it out for Dark King.
Man, I was waiting for one of those. I was like,
when I used to go to the arcade, right? And like there were people from the hood that would play as Ken, and like I remember there was this one dude right at this arcade. It was Boomers in Dania Beach, right? And this dude had rings all across his fingers, and he would use that to get extra hit. He would just mash it on the button to get extra hits on the shooter.
Yes.
He would get I think 10 hits on a level 1. Like it was that kind of party, man. It was brutal.
I just for respectful purposes, I'm gonna say there is a classic legendary New York fighting game player. I won't mention names out of respect, but I grew up with that person in arcades, and that he was one of the first people I used to see go crazy. Yeah. To the point where the arcade operators want to kick him out of the store. That's how far back I go this person.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna make you invest in some Sanwas, Yes. Especially if you got some of those hat buttons out there. They're not, the ones with the indentation. They're not gonna last long.
We got Scion in the building with the Gen.
Yeah, this is. I don't remember this being Gen's level, but
it definitely is a Gen level.
It's beautiful. Also the color too. The baby blue on Gen is just good. I mean, but not to be outdone. Joshiro here got that nice flamingo. It's actually a salmon gi.
Yeah, salmon gi, yes.
Yeah, salmon gi. It's not too pink because then it's going to be it looks like he borrowed it from the Psycho Dojo of Dan Hibiki.
We just say back in the day that Ryu never really has different gi. He just gets dirty and as he travels, and then you have to wash it back to white.
That makes sense. One of the titles they had for him in Street Fighter 4 was Barefoot, sleeps anywhere, always barefoot. But here's got some great spacing from Joshiro there. Oh, pushes him back though. Yeah, got that touch. Doesn't connect to other supers like other games, like SF4, where it's a big problem.
All right.
Still able to turn the tide a bit.
Okay, Sire has to figure out something. Ooh, getting a little pressure for him right now. Ooh, with the throw, was able to get the second one. I forgot, you have air throws. Everyone has an air throw in this game, by the way.
Yes. Well, I like the wall jump through the fireball. The finesse here by Sion.
Right, okay, Gen can be very, mobile on the stage.
Yes.
In the right situations. He switched to the crane stance, or however, ate a Hadouken for his issues. So.
Yeah, I mean the crane stance. He can really just go coast to coast with you and do that. You got to watch out for those high flying moves if you want to go and stand your ground, avoid his rush down, and take it. And then in other areas where he can fly in and just end it. But let's see what adjustments are made. None. Okay. Oh, no, just changes the drip. Maybe a little purple's more
classic
defined.
Purple.
Yeah, the classic purple. Because it kind of blends a little bit with the ocean, so kind of like he's looking like some saltwater taffy out there trying to connect with it.
Now, what I'm looking for from Gen is some confirmness of hands. Typical E-Honda type deals right now just to get started. Yeah, there you go. That's what he's going for. He must have heard me. Oop, did that connect?
There he goes. Connects with it. Gets a level 3. Misses the juggle, though. But still, that's fine. Gets that stand fierce in there. And yeah, as you mentioned, he started off earlier in the kick stance trying to get a wall jump around the fireballs. But now he's back in the kick stance.
So crane stance, he has very peculiar but strong normals.
Yeah, and he definitely
you don't want to get hit by.
And his jumping arc and his jumping attacks. Just they throw you off. Switching sides, but Joshiro was ready. Grand opening, grand closing. Oh, no, it's Sion. My bad. It's Sion here on match point, up 1-0 against Joshiro. going to happen there. Just goes into that custom mode.
We used to call that move, I forget what we called it in arcade, but it was like, yep, your time is slowly counting away.
Oh, there's a juggle there.
Nice juggle.
2 hits, gets some good corner carry.
That move right there. That card, yeah. That double finger.
Yeah, that stand fierce by Sion is just nasty. Goes up with it again, takes to the skies, gets a juggle. Now, Joshua's got a full meter here, but I think wants to save that for the next round. Oh.
Actually, the names are mixed. Sion is the one that's really.
Yeah.
And that's about to take it.
Wow, yeah, caught him on the plasma there. Sion with the Ryu 2-0 victory. That was clean. Yeah, that was very clean.
I gave him the nod of approval. We looked over at me. He's like,
yeah, it's just the 2-piece side shows up on like this desk over here. So just want to make sure we got all
that's my guy. Sion's my guy. Yeah,
oh no, we love him, man. He's always backstage, always helping out with the setup of streams. Damn good player. Does fantastic at Street Fighter 6 as well.
And he's a great community guy.
Hey,
you see him at work. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know, it's good. It's good. We made it work. You know what I'm saying?
We covered that up.
Yeah, not for the display. Yeah, we'll get you one.
Oh yeah, we'll get you though. We got plenty of lots of reds, lots of bulls.
I will personally see through that you get one myself. Yeah, you're my guy.
Right now we just got the nice vibe going on. So
right,
Cookye coming back here against Dark King. A tale of 2 winners here.
Do you know where we are in the bracket? That's important.
Well, we got Zagrand here, also a legendary figure in the community.
Maybe we can get
the Fight Kingdom Super Turbo champion, I might add as well, coming back from the losers bracket before the top 8. Feeding superstar players like James Walton. Great player. Great Super Turbo player there.
Back in the day there.
Yeah, shout outs, man. That's over in Seattle, man. You can see some old heads. So they get to throw down. So Cookye with the rose here, rocking the default trip. Ken Hadouken return to sender.
Oh, get touched.
Yeah, I love that stare down. Like, you know the rose is gonna reflect that. You don't want to test those buttons out there.
Nice reactions right now by Dark King. The stuff in the answer. Oh, this is gonna be big right now. Oh, I would probably empty the clip right there.
As you mentioned, though, that was a fantastic reaction there. Hurricane Kick misses the level 3 soul throw there. Level 3 soul throw is a very difficult anti-air because you got 2 stationary invincible moves that come out.
Yes.
But then you got to delay to get that. You got to be able to get him with the first hit.
Oh, you hate to see it. He was in control just 5 seconds ago.
He was.
Used the entire stick of butter
and
ended up losing. This is not a good start.
Dark King was absolutely in the driver's seat of that one, Rod. But the point is that, like, Cookye's just controlled. There's, you want to send the sweep again. Saw Cookye stole around there with the sweep. This time was able to read that and counter that with Dragon Punch. Let's see if Dark King has some more of that in the bag. See if he can keep this one going here.
Nice pressure right now. He's recognizing that Cookye does not want to block this point because doesn't want to get caught up. Okay, got to make this count right now.
Great timing of the Dragon Punch there to get through the guard break and be able to connect and convert. Dark King able to even it up now with a great round there. But this time, better finish.
Yes, and plus now you have actually meter to actually do some damage around. So great recovery by Dark King for sure.
Yeah, Dark King off to a great start because he's able to jump through the crouching fierce of Rose. That anti-air not as reliable as it was in Alpha 2, I know. I have nightmares over it, but Dark King able to Tatsu his way to stamp the first point on Cookye, but don't go nowhere because, hey, Cookie's got some comebacks up her sleeve. We'll see what she can rock with this Rose. But right now, Dark King was able to have 3 solid rounds with Ken. I mean, Cookye just was able to get that comeback factor going in the first go.
Look at these beautiful people in the venue, man. Everybody just photogenic, waiting to play their game. It's awesome stuff. I love this.
And our FGC photographers who are absolutely awesome. Just wish they'd tag me more often. But
somebody will see.
I'm in the retro room, man.
Yeah.
It's the cost of doing business. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic seeing them capture the vibes out here. We want more of y'all to come out here and get this offline greatness for y'all.
Absolutely. Nice reflect. Makes us keep the pressure. Ooh, nice anti-air. Let's stay in the corner, baby.
Yeah, Cookye off to a good start of the neutral. There's that level 3 soul throw for the kill. and using that forward, and that's where it's really effective, especially as a whiff punish, is that advancing first punch and then takes to the skies. It's fully invincible. Also works wonders in Alpha 2, and I'm thankful that's one thing Capcom did not touch in this game.
Okay, I think Dark King's making some slight adjustments. Kind of wants to control the pace right now, pushing Rose into the corner.
We saw this situation before, Rod. Yep. Once we see that it gets danger, gets to the danger zone, Dark King is able to convert and get himself with 2 fiercest punches his way to match point. As soon as I saw that guard meter kind of flicking, you start thinking like that drowning theme in Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like you got to rush up for the bubble. Back off, I got to breathe. And this time with match point for Dark King.
Oh my God! Again, the same situation.
Yeah, that toward medium.
You got to pick and choose what you want to block at this point. Oh my God!
Step medium kick causes a problem. Drops the, I think it would have been a bread and butter combo off the jump in there. Chasing it after the reflex. Doesn't get the fireball on the way back. But well scouted. See, Cookie C is trying to reach in the cookie jar with that toward roundouts because that's what depleted.
I would be careful. Oh,
just under the radar there. But smart move. Smart move by Cookie.
I think Cookie's fine in this spot. Play the neutral. Ooh, let's go. Good job.
Great job. Fantastic.
Good job to be covered. It's now 1-1 in this.
Yeah, I mean, if it was Alpha 2, I would have definitely popped the Soul Illusion in a few situations in there. But then I got to realize how that move hits a little bit different in Alpha 3.
Right.
So it's not as dominant as it was in Alpha 2 where you could confirm a hit and then get that Valle custom combo out there, end it with a Soul Throw, Soviet damage, But we got to do that a little more finesse. Got to have a little more neutral here. So we're tied 1-1. Let's see who takes it to the house. Okay, sweep against Satatsu.
Yep.
That's a great challenge there. Pretty good anti-air against that move because you don't risk the trade,
All right, good control now by Cookie now. Cookie's kind of sending the narrative. Backs off a bit, probably just to set up a neutral zone.
Oh, yeah, caught him jumping back. Reflect to the face. What did the scarf say to your grill? Got him dizzy. Cookie, it's not enough with the crouch fierce spiral.
It's fine. I think you can make this round, hopefully, and then have meter to really close it out.
Yeah, Dark King's got to come closer. Got to get that conversion going in. And the air-to-air for Cookie. Now, Cookie has the lead for the first time since the opening round of the set.
Yes. This is what you call adjusting.
Yeah, fantastic. And you see how she's using a lot of the level 3 Soul Throw, even though it's not on Xism, because Xism will give you more damage with it. But with the Aism, she also gets more access to on that Super Fireball, some Soul Illusion, and in which case she's able to build up that meter by use of the Reflex. And for the record, Rod, Soul Reflect with Rose in Alpha 1 through 3 is way easier to do than in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Street Fighter 4. The timing is a little weird for that. Oh, doesn't connect. Yeah, not fully, but that does a significant amount. Cookie pushing closer to the next round of winners there. There goes that step kick. You thought with the roll. Dark King is not done until that Shoryu Repa. No, still not there.
That's going to be crucial for Dark King. He thought he had to confirm and rip the Shoryu Repa, and she blocked it. That was the deciding factor right there. That particular situation. Damn.
Yeah, could have taken it there. Came so close, but Cookie survives.
Yes, Cookie very resilient, made it on, moved on. Quite the show, man. I have to say, quite the show right now.
That was so far, that was the standard of the matches we want to see later on in the stream. So seeing that back and forth play was fantastic. Hopefully we'll see more talented individuals coming out here as we see more. We got the next match queued up. We're ready to roll. And Cookie's already in the corner I'm coaching. I'm going to tell the next person what to do here. Now backing off. But that's the blessing there. You get good advice from Cookie about how to do this. Here we got Shin Jojo against Ghost the Infinity.
Ghost of Trinity.
DTN's very own.
Ghost of Trinity.
Yes.
Ghost of Trinity representing DTN home venue right now. Home court advantage for DTN. Let's see if that propels them to the next level right now.
Now, for some people, though, that home court advantage could just mean more pressure.
Okay.
And I don't mean to put that on them. But here we got a classic Vism battle here between Rose and Akuma. And Akuma's level 2. I mean, Akuma's got a great theme here, too. All right, breaks the Vism, but got a little bit of mileage out of that one. Just using that one. I like how he's using the Vism there for neutral.
Vism Akuma, something we probably touched on in the beginning of the broadcast, right? Something
yep.
Like And that's the actual color when you go to the rankings. That purple, that off-purple lilac.
Especially I love the shadowing on the gi too. It just makes it look very Akuma-like. And yes, you can confirm a soul throw off of the counter hit, crouching fierce. That is kind of the trade-off of the crouching fierce, not being a godlike anti-air button there. But still, if you're able to convert with it, you got a counter hit, you take to this guy. Takes it again. This time, it's because he recovered.
Yep.
Because he stepped back in the air. That put him in a state to get the soul throw.
Yep. If it was falling state, would have missed.
Yeah. Can Shin JoJo work his way back here? Gets a good throw. Akuma's got low health, so if you're not dominating the neutral and pressing on the offense, you know your Akuma's going to be a liability. Oh.
This is the second rose of the tournament.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm loving this corner pressure.
Nice trade.
I would activate if I was Akuma. Why not? Maybe you don't need to. Oh, goes for the overhead, but good usage of the buttons there by Ghost Trinity.
That was it. We covered a little too long. You know, great awareness by JoJo.
Yeah, JoJo. My apologies. It was JoJo there who's able to even up a 1 round to pop there with the special move. Let's see if JoJo can restore that Vism gauge and match up pound for pound. Meanwhile, Ghost doesn't care to activate it for full screen. Kind of looking like Trinity in the first Matrix. Reflect this. Oh. See how he's Ghost Trinity? I referenced Matrix Trinity.
Yes, absolutely. I caught that.
I don't. Sometimes, you know, they don't get it.
Is it,
the people don't get it sometimes. I actually put a lot of work in these puns. Okay.
It would not go unrecognized.
I practice puns more than combos, and you can tell. Air to air with that jumping fierce, pushing him back. Got Akuma over at 50%. Gonna need a little bit more to be able to use that custom combo in this match.
Very even right now at this point.
Oh, let's get closer there. Got a big cross-up energy there. Blocks the overhead. That was key. Major key. Who's going to take the first point here? JoJo's Rose on a sliver. Catches the anti-air. And that gives Ghost the first point on the board.
Alpha 3 up on the screen right now. Team Chris is in the commentary. We got Robert.
Getting shout-outs by the host, Dr. B, in the venue.
I'm motioning at him to get a Red Bull. Like that. I don't want to take any from the fridge. You know, we got to keep the vibe.
Keep the vibe.
You know, we got to keep the. I know that on the East Coast tournaments, they're like, don't touch the Red Bull.
And Ghost is trying to have to keep his vibe going to make sure he advances in the tournament.
Yeah, let's see if JoJo gains their wings. Seeing full Vism combos on deck going at it. Oh, there we go. Big counter hit. Yep. That gives you enough time to buffer in that heavy DP.
Right now, very painful right now.
All right, here comes a Vism activation from Rose, but got hit out of it, so loses half of the meter there. I got all excited. And then the jump again, testing those anti-airs. That's going to put Ghost on match point. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Nah, it's Ghost. Nah, it's Ghost.
Making strong use of the trips right now.
Yeah, I like how JoJo lets the Tatsu pass it overhead and takes Ghost into the corner there. But again, ill-advised jump, cannot telegraph that. Combine that with just walking up on the overheads. And JoJo definitely has his work cut out for him.
Looking very oppressive right now for JoJo as he's put right back to the with the DP, but a very minimal punish from that.
Yeah, and replies back to that conversation with the Tatsu to the face. Going straight into a big Shoryuken energy. Good block, but the trade closes it out.
That was like his calling card the whole match, right? Every time he would land the overhead and it was blocked, he was still plus, right?
Yeah.
And then it would just go for the sweep, and it was like a sweep or like crouching forward, and like being able to just stop the momentum and keep going. So, good job by Ghost. I need to get this man a water. Get this man a water, please.
It's all
somebody.
Good. I'm just trying to just pick up some caffeine. Been here on an all-nighter, so I know I got a long way of commentary going today and tomorrow for you folks. So
yes.
You'll see a lot of Team Chris this weekend.
Thank you for just being here and having us.
Oh, my honor. I mean, this is my fourth Defend the North. event, I was up here in Manhattan. Then I was the other 2 times over in the warehouse, and then over in Brooklyn, and now over here in what I think is Long Island. I've never been in Long Island before.
Long Island, yes.
So.
It's the bastard child of New York City. It's the pooper end.
I like it. And someone
the
just
tail
brought a
end.
fan over here. I love it.
If you travel from New York City to the end of Long Island, you're looking at about over 3 hours into Montauk. That's the very end. And Montauk will be like just south of Massachusetts area. So that's how far out it goes. Just for a geographical reference here.
I mean, it's just crazy how the Northeast is like 6 states that end up being smaller than Florida. When you put it all together. So it's like going to another state is like me going from like Miami to Fort Lauderdale. And then the way it works, I mean, I'm amazed at all the places you get to by rail as well. Maybe one day I'll explore all of that. But until then, we got the first match here. We got DR.B, who's like, hey, too busy to give me the Red Bull. I get it. He got work to do. DR.B, top 3 finisher at Combo Breaker Alpha 3, by the way. So
look, he's about his retro games. He's a CBS 2B. He can go with the top players. You know, he's been top 8 at Evo last couple of years. He's a great addition to this retro God fighting festival in terms of appreciating the game.
Oh, the Psycho Crusher there. That's a super that comes off of that alpha, off of A-ism there. I mean, it always makes me scared because I see that button, I immediately assume it's Shin Bison, where he's got that 1-frame startup on the Psycho Crusher, but still equally as impressive on A-Groove, and he has that Fireball. Fireball's got a tall hitbox, makes it a little bit more difficult to jump over. See how Silverback Jackal will respond here, but DR.B, he's used the Dictator in several other Street Fighter games, if I recall correctly. I think he uses Bison in Super Turbo, as well as Street Fighter 5, so, and likely Street Fighter 6. I mean, since Bison's equally fantastic in that game in every way.
He's a good all-around player, just in terms of the classic titles and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's fun to play with as well, play against. Also, just, I mean, because I'm a Chun-Li player, so it's all about avenging my father's death. Oh, there we go, knee press Nightmare gets those double hits, only the level 1, but able to get more damage with that head stomp. Good block there. Scissor kicks, just push him in the corner. No kill.
For a head stomp to those reverse shenanigans. There you go. Another head stomp.
And then the Skull Crusher on deck in case Silverback Jackal was going to get any ideas. Let's see, because it's tough with this matchup, too. DR.B's taking to the skies. He's unstoppable. He got the people around him cheering him on. Yeah, there we go. Trying to raise the hype there, and all that means is just you're looking at Akuma and you're looking at that low HP he has. So Silverback Jackal has to turn the tide, has to win the crowd over in his favor. Like, it has to be like Sami Zayn would say. Stop listening to him, start listening to them, in reference to the WWE Universe. And there we go, the Misatsu Goshoryu. But he Psycho Crushes right back. DR.B's like, nah, I ain't going out like that.
For the stylists trying to get things done right now, DR.B is in full control of this match, getting the chip out with that Psycho Ball.
Yeah, whether it's tortilla, Doritos, or Lay's, he's going to pack it with extra salt to get that cheap decision there. There's a knee press Nightmare, a little bit of damage there, but he's able to continue with his Oki. Oh, he's got to teleport too. Be careful with that. He's feigning a few times. That time he's in your face. Feint.
Right now he's just dancing.
Stays in your face. Oh, there was a crush down there. No conversion from Silverback Jackal. I know we saw earlier he was able to juggle into that Fierce DP. Fierce Dragon Punch doing it, but Bison is a very interesting projectile that in some cases could possibly fly under or over the radar and go distances where it should not. And that's going to put DR.B on victory there. Victory point, closing it out, just taking to the skies. And he's still floating out there. Still has pose like, yeah, I'm still up in there.
I practiced that laugh for many years at the cow.
Yeah, making sure his levitation skills are on point, on fleek, busted, on period, for real, no cap.
So what do you think of this Amnesia version of Bison that we're encountering in 6. Like, I don't know who you are, but I'm still going to put my boot in your face.
I love it. I think he's a welcome addition. You know, I feel like the advantage really goes not just to players who are good with the character, but also players who know the matchup.
Yes.
And I think knowing the matchup, because what's funny is people popping off suddenly thinking Bison's a new character. But you didn't just learn how to play Bison, all right? He's got scissor kicks, all right? He's got the Psycho Crusher as a regular special move, no less. He's got all the tools you messed around with before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not your first
the typical
rodeo.
stuff, yeah. And, you know, and with the addition of new stuff, it's out of control. But I love how, like, you know, the prominent antagonists and then sort of having the sort of fall from grace but still deadly and viable kind of situation going on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. And he's got some great buttons you got to deal with and really fear as he keeps pushing ahead.
Right now we got D4C and T Bender on the stage. I don't know what they're doing.
This is our first time seeing both players here. I think we are doing a button check here. I don't think
can you button check without
they play Mika, but we switched over because we got this thing in event mode. So one
it's an event. Yeah, what's a button check for? I guess.
I don't know, honestly. I mean, I don't. Here's the thing, Rod. I don't button check on Arcade Cap.
We don't have to button check on Arcade Cap.
Like,
I mean, you button check if the buttons work. I guess maybe.
Look, if you're button checking to see that you could hit a combo, all right, that's between you and your confidence. But I'm mostly checking if my.
That's between you and your god.
Yeah, I don't have any like electrical issues with my stick or like those kind of things that really are damning to a player's performance. I'm not out here trying to hit practice shots. You know, that's for the lab at home.
This is a, fangirl dream right now.
Indeed. Bender using the same salmon-colored gi that we saw earlier in a match against Gen. Let's see.
So that could have been bad because he had to jump in but decided to change the trajectory with the Tatsu. But it worked out.
It does, yeah. And with Sakura in this game, Sakura is considered a top-tier character, but you really want to get the mileage out of her. You want to connect with that bread and butter combo. We saw being able to get us some of that, but that was a no, Oaken. As opposed to a show, Oaken. Let's see if we get that. Good fireball usage here by Bender, though. He's in the lead with the neutral here. Just plays it smart. He could go up 1-0, but let's see how D4C will respond.
Ooh. Took that to the chest.
Yeah, unfortunately, the button is not as evil as it was in Street Fighter Alpha 2, where she can loop unblockables. Thank you so much. All right, thank you. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh. They're keeping us hydrated out here, so thank you guys. Staff doing a fantastic job taking care of us. Take care of us here as I've just started to break a sweat.
All right, what is D4C going to have to change right now? So what it seems like Bender is just controlling the space, controlling the neutral. Oh, stuff like that don't get you killed. Do not do raw.
I mean, it worked in that regard. I mean, oh, of course, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, seeing those Shokens coming out there from a distance, I mean, let's face it, D4C shooting from the logo out here. And we like it. Let's see if it works out there. Kind of got to get that conversion with that stand short out there, but let's see, because D4C's window is closing here as Bender's just...
Don't be shooting from the logo unless you Steph Curry, man.
Shoken from the logo. You can coin me on that. Let's say that. Also, love this stage, Karen Kanzuki's level. It's a fantastic addition to the Street Fighter 6 soundtrack. Again, it's the most expensive one, but that's not including the fact that 5 and 4 are divided in 2 parts.
Yes.
Because, if you got to get the Rashid theme and the Gil theme, can't get them at the same place. Great anti-airs by Bender. Yeah, closing the distance there. I think you're going to see another long-distance Shoken. I want to see it.
Bender being very impressive with a neutral-heavy character. Oh.
Good jump, but no damage there to take it. I think trying to get that conversion there. Oh, good juggle into the Shinku Hadouken. Look at that damage, though. That puts D4C in the round there. Until that anti-air. Now down to facing Pixels for health. Shot one out there from distance. I respect it.
Bender takes it. T-Bender.
Yeah, I definitely respect it. Shooting from out there, G4C like it, but you got to get more mileage out of Sakura, making her more of a top-tier character. You got to be able to hit that bread and butter. You got to be able to get those sneakers into Showoken. You got to be able to steal home base once in a while.
You got to put those Tatsu Converses on the chin, man.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
right there. You got to make sure those chucks come in clutch. Just like the sugar-free Red Bull.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Stop the Red Bull, you know.
Of course, the GOAT.
Gives us wings.
They have kept me fueled in so many professional recreational settings.
Red Bull has their hand in everything that's fun. From someone diving off a jagged cliff or off the shores of Brazil or something, you know, to playing, you know, fighting games, you know, which is extreme in itself. So,
absolutely. I'm just looking at the new names here. We got I Got Them Bombs going up against Fancy Badger. Still up in the winner's bracket here.
I guess they're just pressing stuff. They're not starting.
They're not starting.
Can you hold them? Because we might need to just talk about some get ourselves paid right now with some ads. So, you know, we get the venue paid, and we can talk about some of the, you know, great products that's here.
Sponsors, baby.
Yes. You know, we talk about the Pixio Prime 279 PX279 Prime Neo monitor, based out of California. They're a direct-to-consumer peripheral brand whose mission is to create high-quality, high-performance gaming gear at a reasonable price. Currently, Pixio is the only monitor company on the market that provides high-quality monitors in a variety of colors, including pink, blue, white, and more colors to come. This is a one-of-a-kind and out-there talking point. Pixio is looking to partner with FGC events across the country to support local scenes. If there are interested groups looking for a monitor partner, they can head over to the Pixio booth or DM them over at Twitter. They're affordable, low-cost, high-quality, and with stylized situations. So let's go with Pixio.
I mean, that 240 hertz right there, man. Get that with some of those 40 series and the 1MS. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah. And 27 is not a small. 27 is not a small gaming monitor.
Absolutely.
Like, it's actually one of the bigger ones. You get a good view. I mean, definitely something I want to ride Elden Ring with. What are we talking about? At Remix Prints, there we go. Remix Prints, we are dedicated to providing high-quality products to represent the unique and diverse culture of anime, gaming, and hip-hop. Our company was founded on the memory and spirit of Nelson Remix Reyes. Great player.
Shouts to Remix.
Yep, shouts to Remix. And we aim to honor his legacy by creating products that reflect his passion for these art forms. We believe in fostering a community that celebrates individuality, creativity, and innovation. Our mission is to inspire our customers to express themselves through our products and to continually push the boundaries of what is possible in the worlds of anime, gaming, and hip-hop.
Absolutely. We definitely want to go talk about subscribe to VG Bootcamp this weekend. Support Smash if you love Smash. Definitely for $4.99 a month. Free with Twitch Prime. You know, they bring, you know, the best in Smash gameplay, performances, and something you want to check out. Definitely head out to them. Support those guys. They're here this weekend, bringing the funk, bringing the flavor to the event, and we definitely appreciate them here. So check those guys out, definitely.
Hope to see some shield breaks over in the stream, but now we got Urban Warriors here. This is making its appearance at DTN-X. I did actually see this like on the way here. It's pretty lit. It's a 4-player party fighting game with parries. Gameplay similar to some of my favorites from the early 2000s. Power Stone, Marvel Nemesis, Urban Reign, Fighting Force, which kind of was Streets of Rage, but it's also a great game. Dynamic Cop, which is Die Hard Arcade in the U.S., and Def Jam, which I know you guys saw recently.
Yes,
so work together in co-op, beat-em-up mode as you brawl against various street gangs, bank robbers, cyberpunks, rogue ninjas, and more, featuring superhero and squadron costumes. If you have any love for arena fighters, please send your energy to... please send your energy by wish listing. That's what it is. Wish listing this baby on Steam. For the arena fighters and beat-em-up enthusiasts like myself and my best friends, early access is coming out very soon. And then followed by a full release. So, done by Chaotix Game Developments. Be sure to check it on Steam and also the Epic Game Store for you Fortnite players.
Awesome stuff, man.
Am I right about that? Epic Game Store's Fortnite, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
I am going to cut out in a little bit. I am going to be replaced by the one and only Cujo Katie. Should be arriving in a second, but I think we're going to get into this next match.
I Got Them Bombs. He comes by SoFlo once in a while. This is a South Florida player. plays retro, but does throw it down in some of the newer Street Fighter titles. So we always appreciate him coming down south, but I know he's more of a NYC type, and he's going up against Fancy Badger, who has a seed here. They seeded him at 26. Does that mean he's 26 in the world, or I don't know, but I better see some fancy badgering going on here, because this is definitely the game where you could see the fanciest of badgering, and that being Alpha 3, baby.
All right.
I think I'm going to get that Pixio pink.
I'm going to step away from you guys for a minute. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, Rod.
Chris,
thank you. Always love it.
I'm going to be replaced by, the talented Kujo Katie in the moment, so hold it down until she gets here. And I will talk to you guys later.
Goat.
All right.
Thank you, Rod. Appreciate you. One of my favorite people here on the East Coast. Love kicking it with you and just throwing down. So Kate here, who had a few travel delays, but is coming back soon and will be joining us. For those of you who don't know, Kate's actually the person I've done commentary with the most. I got to tell you. You got Rim King? You good? Okay. We're checking buttons here. It's being one of my favorites. But yeah, best of 3. I got the bombs here. So let me just go into this here. I got the bombs over on the Chun-Li side. Oh, those Tensho kicks. Gets that motion too. That's similar to Guile's flash kick motion to get it here. But Fancy Badger just walk it down. And the threat of Showoken, it lingers. So do those lightning legs. Hoyoku-sen, nobody home. Palms going in. Push it back with the fierce. Empty jumps on the other side. Another empty jump on the other side. Ooh, give me that. Okay, catches the cross him, and that low forward by the tap of the Chuck Taylors. Boom. She got to tie her shoestrings, though, man. It's too much of that 90s gimmick where we didn't have, like, shoelaces in our shoes. Like that Run DMC fad. I used to ball like that, too, with, like, the Answers. Those former Reeboks back in the day. Shout-outs to Marcelin holding down the stream. You know you're awesome. And great. So the bombs, looking at that corner, over at that board. Hoyoku-sen doesn't catch. Great jump back by Fancy Badger. Fancy Badger escaping the pressure. Taking to the skies. Tested those, but still got that throw. Gonna push him against it. Oh, no. Tried to catch him on the trip guard there, but then escapes it. Chun-Li reverses the corner pressure there. That's all I need. All I need is your back to the board. I'm going to write your name on there. I'm going to circle it. That's how you know you're in trouble. Do your homework. I got the bombs. Ties it up 1V apiece. 1 round of pop on both sides. Oh, Hoyoku-sen that time activates. Charge back, forward kick. Not a double fireball motion as it is in Third Strike. Street Fighter 5 and Street Fighter 6. Now we're going old school to Street Fighter 4, except you can't buffer a forward dash with it to get through fireballs. It gets the job done on its own, though, anyway. Low medium punch. Such a good, that's a good button for Chun-Li in Street Fighter 6 as well. But seeing how it's able to control the neutral, turn the tide for the bombs. Is there enough to chip? Yes, it is! Oh, baby. I got the bombs. Was able to just extend from the corner, get some of that salsa in there. Whether it's Rojo or Verde, getting the job done. And this is the Red Bull talking, so thank you guys. Let's see what adjustments are going to make here. I got them bombs. Able to reverse the momentum there. Fancy Badger came off to a great start. But still, we got A-Sack going up against A-Chun. I like to see where this is. And up next is Kodiak for round 2. So I know you big Kodiak fans. It's going to be coming up next. And that's the Chun-Li tried and true super turbo anti-air. Just walking underneath you, you know? You don't want to spend too much time, checking Chun-Li's on the air. I'm joined back here by Rodimus Prime. The Red Bull just hit my bloodstream, so
Guys, I lied. I'm back. I want to come back here.
I'm like Jerry Seinfeld with the hairy chest now. That feels
no, Katie's
good.
on the way. I'm just here, helping out what you guys say.
He was hitting him though. He was hitting him from distance with the Hoyoku-sen, but that's what we love about Alpha 3. We love our supers from the logo.
Okay, nice jump in.
Yeah, definitely got better range than Jimmer Fredette in the 3v3, I'll tell you that.
Oh, my God. I kind of want to see it. I kind of don't.
Why? I don't get it. But I got them bombs here. Continuing that momentum, pressing forward to that air-to-air exchange. Now is on match point. Man, Sakura's got some great neutral buttons. Fancy Bad trying to take a hold of him, trying to see where he can respond and kind of do some zoning. But Chun-Li's slippery in this game. Oh, yeah, that overhead. It's disgusting. I don't know how invincible it is on startup here, Rod. And
it's some invincible boxes. Passive food projectile.
Because in A2, it is it's the anti I wish. It's the overhead I wish I had in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
Instead, it was like 25 frames of being able to get your ass kicked. Instead, this is full invincible. There you go. Look at that extension there.
Ooh.
Just getting the most out of those Onitsuka Tigers. That's what it looks like, those kicks you wore in SF5. Yeah, I beat Doomsnake wearing those kicks.
You got the Chun-Li Asics?
Yep, those are nice. I wore them on the stream on the Capcom Pro Tour at First Attack. Best upset I ever pulled off.
Nice.
Shout out to the YouTube comments saying I colluded. Yeah, okay.
Chris, you up? Yeah, Chris is up. Yeah, I came back because you're up.
I'm up here, okay. And Kate's here as well. Oh, this is awesome.
She will be here soon, so I came back to help out. So
Wait on that, but it's going to be me against Maxim, I think? Oh, no, there's that. Yeah, no, it's the Grand.
Oh, not yet. Okay, so good.
No, it's the Grand. That's right. I haven't seen how the Grand plays in Alpha 3, but I know he's got them fundies. I mean, me and him. I expect me and him to really get a good fight in Super Turbo this weekend. So as well, which he is the Fight Kingdom champion. Also, if I recall correctly, in Super Turbo, made it to top 8 from losers round 2 at Texas Showdown. I thought that was pretty godlike. I was like, hey, we stand. Now we're checking out the features of the cabinet. By the way, I think the cabinet plays awesomely.
Yes.
I'm a fan.
Sweet. Tony Majors, shout out to Tony Majors, takes care of the cabs. Like that's OG. Like.
So I'm here. Yeah.
He's awesome. He's been around. Seen from it.
He's been around.
We got Katie here. Katie's here. I'm gonna get off this mic because Katie's here. She's looking around. Katie. I'll go get her.
It's all good. As we're setting up here, we're just. I think they were looking to try to reset the cabinet, but now we're just gonna wait for Chun-Li to just flex. Thank you, Rod. Join us for a bit as we look for Kate. As Kate joins us. All right, so Grand with that trademark hat. We saw him earlier when he switches his shades, too. Switches his glasses to highlight he's got another mode, but I don't think he's going to be doing that yet in pools here in the winner's bracket. Going up against Maxim, who we saw victorious earlier. Now I'm joined here by the amazing Kujo Kate, who I just want to say, since we're getting tattoos of FGC commentators now, all right, I'm just saying. At the FGC bingo table, I would have bet on there being a Kujo Kate tattoo before a Sajam tattoo. I mean, not that anyone would support getting a tattoo of anyone. Not my body, not my choice.
Yeah.
Says, but still, I'm a huge Kujo Kate fan, so I'm excited you're here. Too bad I know travel's a blow up. It's a bummer, but shout outs to Dan Slip for making sure.
Yeah, thank God. Shout out to Dan Slip. Our ride share kept canceling. It was crazy.
Unbelievable.
But, man, you know what? I've been keeping up with this bracket and everything, and here we go. And it's going to be Maxim versus Grand K.
Yep. Yeah, Grand K doing fantastic here with his A-ism Zangief just walking down. Maxim, who we saw win earlier, using the V-ism Chun-Li. Oh, there he goes. And he throws his hands in the air, waving him like he just don't care, calling the kill. As he gets that 720, my man, he plays Super Turbo, so you know he's got that execution. Grand on point. I was just saying how Maxim was using Chun-Li's V-ism kind of like as a neutral tool.
Right.
Just kind of just being able to press forward and move around. Similar, like it's kind of like an old school Soul Illusion type thing.
We're going to have to see here if Maxim's going to be sticking through with Chun-Li again. Of course, Grand K, fantastic player, multiple games, extremely strong Super Turbo player, in addition to playing multiple characters in that game as well.
Yeah, I think he can do some work in Alpha, in the Alpha series as well. And like you mentioned with Super Turbo, I mean, he's taken out some names, too. Like, he really holds his own against really great players. But Maxim making the switch here over to Ken with the Golden Gi and the change of the ism as well. Dropping the V, going with the A.
Right, both characters with the A-ism, which is closest to Super Turbo supers there. Okay, Geef really keeping the pressure up with Ken in the corner there. And we did see a lot of lariat usage in the beginning of this round, but Geef now with the sweep in the corner.
So much body splash. I know Grand doesn't use Zangief in other games like Super Turbo. However, I know he's put up with a lot of good Zangiefs. I know he's crossed paths probably with the likes of the great ones like Mega Man X or Vodka Gobalski.
Right.
Who are fantastic Zangief players as well. So, and it looks like he's very comfortable with this character.
Yes. And you know what? Really, the change here for Maxim to Ken has really been significant. We're seeing a lot of more aggressive play in addition to he's getting a lot of mileage out of the sweeps.
Yes. Yeah, and just all around, just more movement, more rewarding character. Flirting with the guard break there, but Grand able to sweep his way out of that. But this time, no. Put that broomstick away. I'm pushing you back.
Okay, anything can happen now. We have 50 seconds left on the clock. Nice air-to-air here, and here you go. Awesome stuff there. Maxim closes it out.
Yeah, Maxim quickly tying it up there. And good initiative there. When you see that they're flirting with that broken guard beater coming up, you know it's like Street Fighter 6, you know? It's like when you see the animal, it's most dangerous when it's cornered.
Right.
You know they have to resort to desperation, and in which case you're going to see some frequent jumping away. So, and Grand's the type of character that he will kick back.
Yes.
And like a good veteran, and let the damage come to him. But this time in particular, Maxim was able to rush the situation.
Yeah, and speaking about, planning out a situation, very productive there, awesome stuff with the anti-air for the Shoryuken.
Yeah, what Grand wants to go to here is not getting anti-aired at all with the jumping bear splash. So he wants to continue coming off the top rope with that. A little more pushback there.
Really trying to get that mix-up off the hard knockdown there, going for the forward throw. And here we go, fighting his way out of the corner here.
Oh, there's the break there. Only gets a sweep out of that, though. But still, it's enough to give him a life lead here. And one conversion away can put him to match point.
Okay, going for that splash once again. Anti-air of the splash with the Shoryuken. And the trade is going to work for Maxim's favor there.
And that's the first time he's like calling out that jump kick on his wake up, because that button has been decimating his guard meter, which has been giving Maxim like an extra advantage. Below the radar, that stand fierce. Interesting hurtbox mechanics. Maxim was able to land that throw. Now we're in the middle of the screen, and like, does the Grand still have that 720 in the arm wave with him? See him, he put his arms up there like he was like looking all Randy Savage with it.
Getting caught again, you can definitely tell Grand K is trying to put the match into his favor here. But right now, Maxim's looking very confident, has Geef in the corner once again. Here we go with the break.
Oh.
And here you go, accessing his level 3
that character
Aism.
That character switch, Kate, was absolutely fantastic. And it really turned the momentum completely in a different direction for this match. I mean, you saw earlier, Grand had full control of the ground, able to get that spinning pile driver, do business with it. But this time around, Maxim was able to adapt. This time, I'm back in the winner's bracket.
Oh, very good. Hey, congratulations
Eddie G.
there.
So
awesome,
let's see where this goes.
Let's go. All right, Team Chris is up. Very good. Very good. We hope you guys are having a wonderful time here at Defend the North. And, of course, this is Alpha 3. Thank you guys so much for joining us on Kick Punch Block. Here we go. Here's Rodney.
Hey, hi.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Very good, very good.
Oh, my God. Hello. It's been a while.
That's right. And this is your guys' playground. So this is New York. This is all New York here.
All New York, yes. We last collaborated on stream like 4 years ago.
Yes. Yeah.
Right before
Big
the
E.
world went to,
COVID.
Yeah.
COVID time. Absolutely.
Went to crap. I don't want to curse. How's it traveling? How's everything?
It was good. It was good. I took the bus in.
Okay.
Yeah, I take the Greyhound, and that's always, it's always good. Okay. Yeah. How about you guys? You guys are very local.
Yeah. I'm 40 minutes away driving.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, nothing. I'm in the Westchester, so that's in the west of the city. Yeah. So we have to go into the city and then back out to Long Island.
Awesome. Yeah, fantastic stuff. And, of course, you guys are holding down the stream in the retro room here.
Yes, for the weekend. Yeah, right now we're going straight into it. We got Team Chris running the road. And X is, as he has been all tournament, going against Eddie G. And
yeah.
A is in 10. So right now, I know he's going to try to establish his new reflect fireball.
Ooh. Yeah, just, a little bit of crazy timing there. There you go with reflect. Almost an anti-air with that reflect.
Ken right now, just jumping in and out of range. I guess on the base of perhaps.
Yeah, that's one thing. Chris really using some of Rose's longest ranging moves here. Moving in on Ken. A little bit of trades in the corner there. Closes it out with the roundhouse.
Just pressing buttons. That's it. The simplest of buttons. Ooh,
oh, here we go.
Let's go. Level 3 right
That's
away.
it.
Or X, super, I have to say.
Yeah,
One
super
big
Xism.
damage. Yeah,
Going to catch Ken after that Hadouken back turned there. Okay, Ken really trying to get the meaty jump in, but there you go. Chris closes it out with the low. Fantastic stuff.
Yes, Chris definitely believes in his roles and Xism and how his strategy plays. We spoke about it earlier on screen, and that's the direction he's going. And it's paying off so far.
And that's the interesting thing about Xism too. They say that it's one bar, it's single, but because of that, Chris cannot air block or do alpha counters.
Right. I mean, they have a little more damage. They have some moves specific to Xism that they have access to in most characters. And for Chris's style, it works for him. So now there's been a switch. We're looking at some Charlie Nash.
Yes.
In the house. We've been introduced to Charlie in this Alpha series. Became one of the franchise's most beloved characters. We all know of Nash's impending doom.
That's right. Yeah,
and Resurrection and Doom again.
That's right, Resurrection and Doom again. And you know what? And Bison is back, so will Nash make his way into Street Fighter 6? We are not sure, but it's possible. Okay, a little bit of trade there, and of course, Road will win the trade, come out on top here. Chris, 1 round up.
Well, it looks like Destiny's happening because right now, Charlie is not in a good spot right now. He might be going back to, the negative zone, so to speak.
That's right.
Or the shadow realm.
And here we go. You can really tell that Eddie G is really trying to keep the offensive here. Here we go with a forward throw. And what's the mix-up going to be after that? Jabs on the wake-up for Chris.
Right now, he almost got metered right now. It's a dangerous spot. Do not jump in too much. I told you right here. I told you, do not jump in. He had it ready.
That's right. He had that Xism on deck and closes it out. That is going to be 2 Team Chris. Eddie G 0. He still has another chance. Oh, no, that is it. That is it.
This is canon, This is a camp situation right now.
That's right.
Charlie has to be defeated. And here goes Chris. I'm going to let Chris get back on.
All right.
Oh, he needs a break.
Okay.
He deserves
Very
it.
good.
He's working hard on it. For sure.
Awesome stuff there. Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
And these matches have been so incredibly good and everything, and it's good to also help support the retro scene and everything.
Yes.
There's a lot of very, very strong Alpha 3 players that have flown out for this, including Cookye, who is sitting up to compete right now at the Versus Cabs.
Yes, so Cookye is waiting for his match. I guess this is Maxim? New York's very own Match Fest, Maxim.
Let me see. I can pull it up real quick.
I want to give a shout out again to Maxim and what he's done for the scene, the local scene in New York for many years, over a decade. Just turning bars and places to with the coolest hangout spots for fighting games and gaming culture as part of Match Fest. So always one of the first people I met in this community coming back into it back in '09, and it's just been great.
That's wonderful. You guys have a very strong arcade history here in New York.
Some of legends have been born in New York.
Yes, absolutely.
If you don't know, we're talking about the Jay Wong and Chris G, Chris G. These are people.
Sanford.
These are all Chinatown Fair's finest.
Yeah.
Coming out. Henry Sen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Golden Sen.
Yeah. You can't forget those people. This is the heart of NYFTC.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, you can't talk about retro in New York City without mentioning those personalities and what they've done, their successes, all the way Evo. They've all been Evo champions. Not him, but he's been top 8. Call him Golden Sand.
Sure, absolutely.
You can't knock NYC out of FTC at all. Now, this is going to be an interesting matchup. This is a Rose Chun-Li match. Right,
Rose versus Chun-Li, and of course, here we go. Straight for the super right away there for Rose with the A-ism.
Maxim has been displaying some nice confirms with the V-ism also, you were able to see at some point.
Okay, a little bit of neutral play here once again, and Chun-Li with the sweep. Okay, nice meaty jump in here. Okay, slowing down the pace of the game once again. Here we go, Axis.
Dropped it. It's supposed to be a juggle combo pushing in the corner.
That's right, here comes that custom combo, but yeah, everybody's fighting for that last 10% of health. Kikoken's on the screen. Okay, great ground game here. Not falling for the reflex for the anti-air.
Ooh,
that is
nice challenge by Maxim to get in. Takes the first round.
That's it. Fantastic stuff. Forward fierce there, and Cookye gets that first round.
The strongest woman versus the seer of the streets. No, I made that name up. All right, now just kind of waiting for the time. A nice jump in by Cookye. Nice back.
Okay, strong jump in here for Maxim. Cookye gets caught on the Soul Spark there on the way down.
So, just a bit of nod right there. When she got the counter from the down fierce,
yes,
Maxim elected not to recover. Reason being, when you recover, that's instant, soul fall. You can't escape it. So, you rather just took the other hit going down. Ooh. The soul fall would have been much more damage. So good awareness. Even though he lost the round, it was good awareness not to have to reverse it.
That's right. Yes.
You can't reverse everything just because it's available to you. It leads up to more devastating situations in life loss.
Okay, try to get the cross up there. Chun-Li being very patient in the corner. Good air-to-air here for Maxim.
Pay attention to the back field. It takes a lot off the guard from blocking. It's something you have to be very mindful of with your guard clutch meter.
Here we go, using that A-ism there, and solid cross up into combo.
Nice, finally got it right this time.
Okay, here we go. Cookye in a bit of trouble here. Accesses her V-ism.
Oh, nice rally by Maxima. Couldn't finish it in time.
Very solid game plan there for Maxim. And a lot of it was just some of the things that Cookye was putting out, catching the cooldown, the negative frames of that, able to capitalize on it. So hopefully Cookye can change her game plan there a little bit and tie it up.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we want. Maxim has shown that he can hang it. Whoa, the switch. We're going into some A-ism Ken. Well, I wonder if it's something that he knows about the matchup or just feels more comfortable with the switch. I thought he was doing well with Chun-Li. Just need a little more patience, but we'll see what happens now. Fireball battles. I don't think Ken's going to win that.
I was going to say, I thought Ken was going to land on that Soul Spark for a second. Oh, that's it. Here we go. Fantastic stuff.
Stop sticking out limbs. That move is invincible and wake up. It will break you.
Okay, a little bit of trades on the ground here, trying to get the knee to jump in, Ken.
Oh.
Just out of range for the Shoryuken. Yeah, it's very interesting to see because of Rose having the ability to have those long-range moves.
But also Rose is just controlling the space, right? Neutral jumping, kicks, it just stops the jumping. Cookye is in straight control and cruising right now to victory.
Yes.
So Max is going to change the strategy to figure out something else right now because the character change I feel was not working. I think he had a better thing going on with Chung, but it's still early to tell. Ooh,
okay.
Nice headbutt.
Here we go with the throw.
Oh.
Cross-up combo to Soul Spiral.
Good in that meter. Be very mindful of that meter.
Okay, Ken is sitting on a full level 3 here for his A-ism. Trying to fish for an opening here against Rose.
What we're probably going to try to do is get a low guard crush and then just break it with the super. That's usually the best idea. You get a level 3 repper. It's gonna first is gonna break the guard, and then the rest will hit. And actually, that would actually kill if he does that properly. Oh, but that did not have a chance to do that.
Okay, here we go. Finds the confirm, but unable to close it out. Okay, a little bit of neutral game here, resetting.
Very tense situation right now.
That's right. We only have 20 seconds left on the clock. Okay, activation. Here we are.
That almost chipped out. Jesus.
Okay, Ken still has a chance. Oh, here we go. Fantastic stuff.
That should have been a shin. Okay, he won, but because of the jumping, that should have been a shin short. You can. Yeah, it would have landed fully and just closed it out. But it doesn't matter. The point is, he survived the round. Pretty even right now.
That's right. Awesome awareness there.
Cookye right now
Ken.
opting to eat the fireball and get more meter, which is a smart thing right now. Nice awareness to stop the walking.
Okay,
nice
here
jumping.
we go. Nice meaty jump in there. Okay, got the reflect.
The reflect went to absorb. I think right now they're looking to build meter to 3. There's going to be one level 3 is going to take him out.
Here we go. Great access there. Ken now stuck in the corner.
Oh, wait. Can he turn it around? Oh, nice throw. Oh. Oh, Maxim. Good effort by Maxim. Maxim almost had that tied up. Almost in there. Oh, man. Hate to see it.
Okay, so that does mean Cookye is sitting in
I'm going to steal your
grand finals there.
Can I steal your notes like in class? Like,
oh, yeah, my goodness. I have all of the I think this is the first time I've ever commentated Alpha 3.
This is a secret manual.
Yeah.
It's like the secret scrolls.
So I have the isms and then some information on the power guard gauge.
That's what you know what? Your scholarly work, and I always appreciate that. I always teach you your notes, so, but it's great. It's great stuff. It's like just being prepared for whatever comes, to our broadcast. Right now we're gonna have Dr. Galaxy B coming up with I Got Them Bombs. Galaxy B is just like a retro beast. As I mentioned earlier on stream before you got on, Dr. B, goes where the retro is. Like he's good to like top 8 at Evo.
That's right.
Yes, too. Like he's really about the retro life.
Yeah, Dr. B, an unbelievably successful pro gamer.
Yes.
Wins so many tournaments. CVS too, absolutely fantastic.
He got a little swag. Look at the chains on him.
Yeah.
The little chains, a little watch.
So
I'm about to act like I hold some money.
Yeah, there we go. Galaxy B. We're going to be having him competing against I Got Them Bombs.
I Got Them Bombs.
Yeah.
He must got them bombs for some reason because he's up against Dr. B right now. So that goes without that name definitely has some merit to it. So we're gonna see how far them bombs take him. I think I know what bombs is looking for. I guess he's he might be doing a button check. Are they? Maybe not. I believe he was playing Ken before. Oh no, he is doing it. Oh, there was a pound. I guess they're ready to go. Yeah, they're going right into it.
Okay, here we go. Dictator versus Ken.
Now Dr. B, his game plan is simple. He saves his meter for level 1 punishes. He did a back-to-back. Disrespectful. Stop it. I am the dictator here. And that's basically his game plan. Just to keep things nice and simple. Wait for the opponent to make mistakes. Especially someone with an aggressive play style as Ken. So Ken, if you're not smart with Ken's aggressiveness, you're gonna leave yourself open for a lot of damage.
Okay, good pressure here with the Psycho Orbs. Ken with a hard knockdown. Couldn't capitalize off of the knock-in, but
nice
here we
block.
go.
Nice block. Ooh.
Here we go. Dr. B closes it out here, gets the first round against I Got Them Bombs.
Yes, the knee press nightmare is hard to punish. It's a good level 1.
Nice anti-air at the Shoryuken. Great awareness here for bombs.
Nice double reverse to stop the fireball.
Keeps the pressure up with the scissor kicks. And here we go with the back throw. Great break there for bombs. You know, and this is a very aggressive, wow, just at a range of the fierce uppercut.
Went for a throw and got stuffed.
Okay, head press, not going to get any mileage there, but Dr. B is really trying to keep Ken in the corner. Tatsumaki's his way out. Here we go. Access of his V-ism.
He was matching, trying to stop something coming after that. It did not work for him. Ooh.
Okay, what's the punishment going to be there with the slide? A little bit of side switch of his own there, Dr. B. With 20 seconds left on the clock here, anything can happen with the Tatsu mix-up, and here we go, Dr. B. Oh, here we are. Fantastic.
A new definition to just rolling up on you, it seems like.
And that is going to tie it up 1 round for Galaxy B and 1 round for I Got Them Bombs.
All right, I Got Them Bombs roll up on you there. Oh, that's safe. He's trying to react to it. All right. Nice sweep. Oh,
you know, and that's one thing we really have to say. I Got Them Bombs is trying really hard to keep predictive with the Shoryuken anti-airs, but he's been just out of range.
Went for a throw again and got stuffed.
Okay, great movement there for I Got Them Bombs. Gets caught in the air with the Tatsumaki.
Nice answer.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
yeah, the first part hits, but the rest a little bit of a drop there.
Shoryuken, yes. That's what I talked about earlier. Yeah, definitely want to jump into a Shinryuken.
Oh. You know, you could really see Dr. B really trying to reset the neutral there, trying to keep out of the way of I Got Them Bombs, but he hunted the Dictator down, closed it out. Great ending there for I Got Them Bombs.
And that is his first loss on screen right now. So, we switching
going
up?
for Sagat. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, Tiger Shots are live.
Ooh, get stuffed right now. Standing medium.
I almost feel, it almost feels to me like Dr. B feels a little bit more comfortable with Sagat.
Possibly.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he's playing a little bit more aggressive. Like right up in Ken's face
that's
here.
Safe, very safe. But ooh, open.
Oh my goodness, that's right. Catches the cooldown frames of the A-ism. Tatsus his way right on over.
Nice DP.
Okay, a little bit of neutral play. Got everybody with the sweep, and great round there for Dr. B. Okay, catching the negative frames of that Tatsumaki with the Tiger Upper.
Ooh.
Oh man, great Shoryuken pressure there in the corner.
He's like, I got a fireball game too. I just don't use it. Oh man, what a waste. Man, that is the price you pay sometimes.
Yeah, this is the uppercut battles here.
Yeah. But what's more important, he wasted a level field when he got one part of it to hit.
Okay, nice anti-air with the Shoryuken once again. Oh, and closes it out.
He recognized that the gap and just activated the super.
That's right. Awesome use of A-ism there.
And the change paid off. So we are tied up 1-1.
That is right. And of course, this is winners here. I believe winners semi. So, no, winners quarterfinal. This is winners quarterfinal for Galaxy B and I Got Them Bombs. Okay, so we got I Got Them Bombs switching now to Chun-Li.
Ooh.
Tensho kicks really putting in some good work there. You know, and that's the crazy thing. Those long limbs of Sagat even outranging Chun-Li a little bit there, and usually she's the one that has some fantastic range.
Absolutely, but you get him with someone that's 7 foot tall.
Yeah, that's right, exactly, yeah. You know, and once again, this scenario very close to the previous game. We have a projectile character keeping pressure up on Sagat in the corner, and then Dr. B happens to close it out there, so.
Well, you got two characters right now that are stronger than neutrals, right, and great footsies. So it's kind of a battle on the ground right now. got them bombs, staying patient, not reacting to the level 1 because it's definitely safe on block. Being smart in that regard.
Okay, going for the side switch there, trying to fish for a confirm.
Just to be in a path right now.
Yeah. Okay, a little bit of a trade, and that is going to work in Sagat's favor there. So that is going to be, okay, the win for Dr. B, because Team Chris is up next, and that means he will be playing against, let's try to update this real quick.
While we're doing this,
yeah,
obligatory social media post. Oh my God. Hi, y'all. We're here streaming live. You know, everyone's seeing us do this stuff.
It's live. Sorry, my bad. I thought it was a picture. I was like, oh my God.
No, it's video. Let's say hi to everybody.
Hi there, everybody. What's up?
You know.
My bad. Man. I'm like cheesing for a photo, and it's just a video. It's very good.
always catches us like, oh, it's a video? My bad.
So it could be Dr. B versus Team Chris here. Could be our next matchup.
Okay, is this a semis? Winner semis?
This would be, winner semis.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Then we're waiting for the next couple of matches there to see who would be going up against Cookye.
Right. I believe they're playing also off stream.
Very good.
Couple setups over there. So.
We thank you guys so much for joining us here at Defend the North. And this is the Retro Room. We're playing Alpha 3.
Have you experienced Alpha 3 yourself?
What?
Do you have experience yourself at Alpha 3? Like, have you played?
A little bit.
Okay.
I've played a little bit, but not. My main focus is mostly for retro games, Super Turbo.
Okay. SC.
Yeah.
SC lady, that's dope. Are you also a Claw SC?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah. Funny story.
Claw gang, both of us.
Good. Yeah. When I started playing ST really little, I always wanted to play Claw, and it stuck through it. But here we go, winner semis, and it is going to be Team Chris versus Dr. B, and of course Dr. B going to his first pick, Dictator.
All right. So we realized definitely he had a matchup knowledge situation inside his Sagat. But going back to Dictator right now for this matchup. Ooh, caught the man pressing buttons and ate some boots for it. And I'm gonna play the teleportation game. Where am I? Where am I showing up? Where am I going? Chris is not having that. Slowly pushing him into the corner. But Dictator has the mobility to escape, so it's not really that much of a difficult situation. Oh, caught him pressing buttons. He's been doing this all freaking tournament.
That's right.
Please respect the knee press nightmare, please. This man is safe.
Great use there of the standing strong. Okay, we're going to reflect the Psycho Orb. Trying to keep the pressure up with the slide after that. Okay, great stuff with the break, the throw break.
Right,
and that is it. Aism at its finest. Fantastic stuff there for Dr. B.
That's a really strong boost, man. Okay, Chris anticipating projectiles and kind of swinging and missing right now. Looking like a baseball player.
Yeah. Okay, and you know what? One thing we're really seeing a lot of, and even in the round against I Got Them Bombs, is Galaxy B really using Bison's movement. We're seeing a lot of the teleports, but especially, the head presses, the devil reverse. He's keeping them very elusive.
Yeah, and it's a bit of mockery in mind games too, right? He's really appearing in the same place and not moving anywhere. Kind of either forcing them to come forward, but he can also end up right in front of your face whenever he wants to.
That's right.
So.
And then of course for that long range attack, going for the Psycho Orb. Okay, just out of range of that Psycho Crusher. Great neutral jump there for Team Chris. And he still has access to his Xism.
And he's going to stay unaccessed right now.
That's right.
This is the first match goes to Dr. B.
That's right, Dr. B. And you could really tell Chris was trying to really get in and get that confirmed, but he could not lock Dr. B down because of how elusive he was. Unbelievable. Okay, Rose is back on the screen.
Not to mention, this is a canon matchup, and wait a minute.
Yes.
Going right back into a different color. I thought he switched isms, but no, okay. I was like, that was really confusing me. I thought he picked B-ism for a second. Going back, just switching colors, going back, didn't have to think about it much. Getting hit by the Devil's Reverse, another annoying tool Nice punish.
Oh, fantastic. Here we go. Using that Xism, gets the confirm on it.
Okay. Neat.
Corner pressure.
Corner pressure is in the house. Getting out of it with some scissor kicks.
Going for that head stomp once again here. And here we go. Pushes Rose into the corner.
Definitely recognizing that not doing much to stop the head stops. Right on. And just made this match totally even again. Oh, this is tense.
And here we go. Scissor kicks.
So the head stomp on reaction number 1. Like, Team Chris has got to start throwing out these random soul sparks. These head stomps are not random.
That's right. Yeah, he knows when to do them, and he also knows when to go for the dive just after that.
Yep.
Now, Chris is saying, hey, look, he knows everything's on the line right now, and he's trying to close the gap and be aggressive against Bison. But what's one thing about Bison, too, you have to worry about? A lot of plus frames. You have to know when it's your turn, especially against the Dictator.
Well, what I haven't seen in the entire tournament, surprisingly, and I don't know if it's just part of the meta that's not really useful, is alpha counters. I haven't seen much of those. I don't know if the current meta is not worth the meter expenditure.
Right.
But I feel like
meter spent better elsewhere.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So, but
damage.
I feel like there has to be some use to it.
Oh, here we go. Okay,
right.
Round on the board here. Team Chris tying it up 1 round apiece.
We would take the chip all day.
Okay, Xism all stocked up, ready to roll.
No, look at that. Just wait for them to press the button.
And what we're seeing is Rose is patiently trying to get in on Bison.
Oh, my
He's
God.
being so elusive. And the stun. Here we go. Dr. B with the slide. Okay, a little bit of neutral play once again, going for.
Oh, my God.
That's it. A Psycho Crusher and closes it out there. Very strong stuff. Strong stuff there for Dr. B.
Taking advantage of Dictator being very plus on his supers. And, just the pressure. Like that, and that's always the archetype of that character, right? To just be in your face, constant pressure, stop, making errant button presses and stuff, and basically learn when it's your turn.
That's right. And, towards the end there, Dr. B could feel the situation of what was going on and knew that Chris was really trying to be aggressive and moving in. So that's why he was doing a lot of the jump back, medium kick.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
A lot of more aerial elusiveness.
Just controlling the space. Right now, we're going to have Scion returning to the stream along with Ghost of Trinity. This should be another great match. Okay, I'm gonna step out. We're gonna have Chris come in and talk about his match, and I guess so. I'll be back around, hanging around in case just step in for you guys.
Okay.
As a pleasure, always hanging out with you, Katie.
It was good seeing you, Ronnie.
Always.
Absolutely.
I will catch you later.
Of course, holding down New York. Okay, and we are into our next match here, and it is Sion versus Ghost of Trinity. Magin. Hey, I'm Magin. And Ghost of Trinity.
Yeah, I think he also goes by regular size Magin, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, yes, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's been fantastic. He plays great games. I remember he beats a lot of games. Like you see him do very well in games like Street Fighter the movie. I know at Combo Breaker one year he won Fighting Vipers, and it's the Sega Saturn game, so very special in my heart. And here he's trying to be top Shota. I love how every Ryu player is rocking the salmon-colored gi. I guess that's the alt outfit for the A-ism, because every ism has a different color scheme based on kicks and punches. Like, that's really the real reason why I have X-ism Rose, because I just like blue.
It's a pretty blue.
Yeah,
Very
it's not because of the level 3 soul throw. Of course not. But, we'll see. Is Majin able to tap one in there with a special and the cheap? I was like, I hold up the C, and then you hold up the thumbs up on the other one, and you take the selfie together. Yeah. Yep, 1-0 against Ghost of Trinity. Ghost we saw earlier doing work, playing in front of his hometown crowd earlier.
That's right. And we're having a bit of a switch here. Chun-Li back on the screen. A lot of people really selected Chun-Li.
Oh, her neutral's great in this game. Like, she's fantastic. I I mean, the thing with Vism is you want to be able to like tag him in the corner and then get those Tencho kicks going on. I mean, I don't know if she still has that from Alpha 2.
Right.
I think she does, but I mean, I don't know why else you pick Vism if she doesn't have that. But yeah, the thing is here, like some of her historically great buttons, equally as great. Like that low medium kick is as godlike as it is in Super Turbo.
Okay, going for the overhead there and misses the Shoryuken.
Oh, the alpha counter there, yeah. And then goes over to the dome.
Yeah, Rodney
Match
and I
point.
were just saying earlier, alpha counters were not being accessed that much. You know, we think they were using, you know, using the ability for everything else, you know.
Well, I try not to speak for the Alpha 3 community, and frankly, I think I suck at Alpha 3, but I think it's because we're too used to doing it in Alpha 2. And it's a different mechanic the way it works. In Alpha 2, alpha counters are way more dominant. You can combo off them. They're only one level of super. In this one, you got to kind of cut off a piece of your guard meter. You don't get that much reward off it, so like it got toned down a little bit. And they tried to tone it down in the Saturn version of Alpha 2, which we'll talk about tomorrow, of course. A2, you know, tomorrow. But but yeah, let's see how Magic continues to push forward here. Ooh, wake up Shinku Hadouken,
That's
yes.
it. Fantastic stuff there for Majin. Awesome stuff there. Congratulations. You know, he played that very, very strongly there. Very strong. You know, of course, Ryu, fundamental based Ryu there, picking Aism.
Yeah.
You know,
and
so a little bit of ties to previous Street Fighter games.
And that's his archetype. Like, I played him in Super Turbo at East Coast Throwdown. Had a great match. He denied me from the top 8 using his Fei Long, which was fantastic in Super Turbo. And is he gonna stay on? Yeah, I think he's gonna stay on. We're gonna get an encore presentation from Majin. This time going up against Scion. Scion, who also was absolutely fantastic with Ryu in a match previously against Gen, and was able to hold it down. So those are your two Aism outfits on deck.
And of course, we have both players using and rocking the Aism. Ryu.
A good throw, yeah. So it's kind of confusing with the color scheme here, though, but we'll work with you. So yeah, the Scion is going to be Ryu in white, and Majin is rocking the salmon. So that salmon Mickey is nice, though.
That is a nice one. So here we go. Okay, catches the startup of the super there. And
usually it would have worked the other way around.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have that first point heading over to Scion. No, I'm sorry, Majin.
He's going to say, hey, he's Majin, letting you know where the Majin happens. Good kick back there.
Okay,
Tatsu.
great anti-air Tatsumaki, keeping that pressure up in the corner there, and
good roll through the fireball on the recovery. That's a great heads-up play there. Great heads-up play there by Majin. Yeah, and Majin going for that alpha staple combo, which is that low, short fireball. Oh, but the Tatsu caught him!
That's
it's
right.
Hurricane season!
Sucked them in just like a vortex, and there you go. With the point on the board there, we are tied, Scion and Majin.
Yeah, just outside of the cone of concern, Scion was able to even it up with that Tatsu, got him with that suction move like Noob Saibot in the grid. If you know, you know. But still, I mean, this is a good back-and-forth slugfest there. I mean, both players got good command of each other's normals and block strings, and they know what each other's trying to do.
That's right.
Oh, see him get that juice kick? You got the elevation on the air Tatsu, hit him on the way up to continue that juggle.
Yes. Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, that's what I like to call Alpha 3 awareness.
Okay, just out of range for that Shoryuken there, and thought he was going to have a Shoryuken of his own for the anti-air, but he barely jumped over the Hadouken. Oh, closes it out. Fantastic stuff.
Level 1 on level 1.
That's right.
Majin is able to take that one.
Yep, first game. First game heading over to Majin.
It's just great back and forth action here. I know this is, I don't know if this is just outside of the top 8 or in the top 8, but it's definitely worthy of a top 8.
Let me make sure to check again. This is the winter quarterfinals.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the winner of that plays again. The winner of this plays Dr. B.
My phone's, I don't know why my phone's being goofy there, but.
Oh, no, the winner of that plays against Cookye. Okay, it's Cookye going up next. So guard meter, Scion against the corner there, trying to fight back to build that guard meter back up. Majin takes the initiative there. More Tatsus.
Okay,
no, go ahead.
No, go right ahead.
I was just saying, both players have fantastic command of the Tatsus there, and the Stand Fierce gets the job done to put Majin on match point. But I was saying, both amazing command of the Tatsu between both players here.
Fantastic anti-air with the Fierce.
Good.
Here you go. Great awareness once again with the Shoryuken.
Especially in a clutch round. Let him know, hey, feet on the floor, mister.
That's right.
Don't jump. Yeah, this is like the old school book of footsies. I mean, unless you can change your jump trajectory, anytime you jump, you're giving 2 seconds for your opponent to react to.
You know, and that's one thing we can see, too. Even with the hard knockdown, nobody wants to go for the cross-up.
Nah.
You know, it's just the Shoryuken that's always on deck.
And there, yeah, stand jab. Sion able to get one round up there. As we saw in the last match, I mean, he came so close to getting that first point. Let's see if he continues to extend this match further, but Majin is on match point.
Okay, try to go for the Tatsumaki juggle.
Yeah, great counter there with the jump back Fierce against the juice kick, which is the way up on the Hurricane kick. I don't know if that only applies to Super Turbo Ken, but it kind of looks pretty juicy when Ryu does it. So. Oh, there we go.
Great cross-up combo. Gets the full 4 hits.
Yeah, Majin could have connected with a super there or something that could have done more, but still puts himself in the driver's seat. I like Sion's defensive play here. I like the, oh no, but I can be called out on that.
That's right.
And then, yeah, this time he read it.
A-ism.
Yeah, he put them shutters up. The stare down here, only a pixel left between the two parties, and the trade takes it for Majin.
Fantastic stuff there with the low forward, and that is going to close it out. Awesome stuff there for Majin. Man, very, very, very close with Sion. Unbelievable matches.
Man, I'm telling you, that losers bracket is going to be full of there's going to be some blood in the losers bracket, myself included, which is great. Love Sion's defensive prowess there. I mean, very solid with the anti-airs, counters. Made a lot of good reads, but it's a situation where one thing I run into when playing against Majin is sometimes it's just not enough. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's not enough. You got to be able to mount more offense and get a more rewarding play style. And Majin was just able to close out more and more consistently to get that. But now he's got his work cut out for him, facing off against Cookye.
That's right.
The Rose, I'm not ashamed to say, is the better Rose than mine. But she was, by the way, coaching me while I was getting beat by Dr. B.
Oh, really?
Like, I'm not patient enough. Yeah, that's what everyone says about my Rose. Yeah, but here, converting excellently off the soul spiral there. Now, Majin here is switching gears a little bit. Not going the Shoto route still, though, but getting that V-ism. Oh, Sakura, but Cookye counters with that super fireball. That's double quarter circle back punches. And then the anti-air crouching Fierce actually works in some situations.
That's right. You know, fantastic stuff. Got it right where that hitbox exactly needed to be.
Every time I play Alpha 3, I'm reminded about how much that button is nerfed. And I'm sure every time you see me play Alpha 3 on stream, you're reminded of how much that button is nerfed from Alpha 2. I mean, in Alpha 2, it could stop anything from the skies. I mean, it could pretty much take down anything.
Okay, going for the hard knockdown, trying to get the mix up with the jump in there.
Deep cross up, very well done. And because Majin crouch blocking against that jump, it has to eat that full damage.
Okay, a little bit of the V-ism left here, trying to build it right back.
Going to need to whiff a lot of buttons.
That's
especially with the life lead that Cookye has. And now this is where Cookye plays very powerfully, very patient.
That's right, and trying to get the cross up of the hard knockdown once again. But Cookye, man, doing fantastic stuff with the spiral. Okay, right over the soul.
This
spiral.
neutral taking Sakura to school, and it juggles. That is a level 3 Soul Throw combo finish. I'm not the only fan of that super.
Awesome stuff there. You know, very strong games there for Cookye. And that's the amazing thing, too, because we had just seen Majin doing so strongly and fantastically earlier. But here we go. Tried and true Ryu is back on the screen here.
But that's the thing. Cookye is still able to mount pressure using some of the pokes, using the fireball and reflect game, and just able to just find rewarding situations off counter hits. Now, Majin makes a switch over to Ryu, which got him a lot of success in previous rounds. And let's see how it does against Cookye.
Okay, trying to keep the fireball pressure, of course, on the ground there.
Yeah, and you use those buttons to close the distance between zoning characters, particularly that forward medium kick.
Right.
That Ryu's able to kind of use as a short hop there. You see him just going with that, and because he's able to advance further, he's kind of got Rose looking on the business side of the guard meter.
That's right. Now, very interesting use there. The roll had put Ryu in the corner, but they fight their way towards the center of the screen once again. And I feel this is a much more comfortable matchup here for Majin, even though Cookye closed it out there.
That level 3 soul throw, baby. I'm glad it still works like it does in Alpha 2.
Okay, a little bit more of aggressive start here for Majin. Nice anti-air.
Yeah, now Majin is cornered there. Let's see what he can get out of a full meter here. Now, Ryu does have access to the Shin Shoryuken, but it's kind of weird in this game where he has to fully get the extension of the elbow into the Shoryuken for it to do the damage that you would expect from a level 3 only super.
Right.
And if you do it too close, it's going to basically just hurt.
Short.
Yeah, it hurts like a regular Shoryuken, and you're like, ah.
You spent it.
Yeah, you spent it, and then you got to work your way up again, whiffing buttons from the corner.
Okay, here we go. Shoryuken, that's right. And some soul spent there. Rose is working on hers, though, with Reflect. Here we go.
Yeah, I love that when you can combo off of air-to-air exchanges. It reminds me a lot of the Days Street Fighter 4 when the air-to-air exchanges would leave like a dash underneath. And that was fantastic. But Cookye just had full control of the neutral there and just took advantage of a great win.
That's right.
Over a very great player that is Majin. So hopefully see more of Majin over down in the losers bracket, and we'll see where that continues to play out. But in the meantime, we still got a who's who of some heavy hitters. Okay, so now, Kate, we're going up to the winners finals here.
Oh, wow, here we go, winners
if
finals.
I recall correctly, this is going to be, this is actually my two favorites going into this tournament.
Oh, my goodness, Cookye versus DR.B.
I believed it was going to be this. From what I've seen at Alpha 3 tournaments across, I mean, I just started getting into Alpha 3, starting a combo breaker. That was my genesis. But Cookye and DR.B have definitely done a fantastic job of setting the tone here on the East Coast and doing it. And I tried to get in DR.B's head. I thought it would help me. I mean, maybe I got a round out of it, but like, I got a phone number on my way to the airport.
Oh.
So I was exchanging some text. So I'm
Here
like,
we go.
Yo, B, look at this baddie. And he's like, nah, but he stayed in the game. He stayed cool and was able to press on with his dictator prowess.
That's right. Very strong dictator play, and of course, Cookye really holding her own with Rose, unbelievably. Yes.
The thing is that I think Cookye, DR.B's got a lot of parlor tricks and shenanigans. Oh, there he is on the phone. He better not be calling her.
That's right.
No, DR.B, don't steal my girl. Don't do it, DR.B. Get out of those DMs and VMs. The question is, who is DR.B talking to, and will it keep him focused enough to go through the neutral greatness of one of my favorite FGC veterans and my favorite teachers in the game here, Cookye. I mean, Cookye, absolutely one of my favorite CVS2 players, and I know that if you like Vice, you like messing with Vice and CVS2, he definitely gets the job done. So let's see where this starts off. I love Kate. I love that they're playing in Rose's level.
That's right.
Definitely a vibe.
Okay, and you know what? It was a pick also from the last time Cookye played against Majin there, so fantastic. The computer's got good taste.
Yeah, escaping the knee press nightmare there. But DR.B able to get on the board of the jungle.
Okay, Soul Spark, Psycho Orbs out on the screen here, and who's going to make that first oppressive move in? Of course, it's going to be the Dictator.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of mobility in this version. Obviously, the head stomp, Devil's Reverse is really good, but also the distance that he gets with that knee stomp, and also when he can just repeat one super after another. Yeah, I know he did that to me twice, but still, don't count out Cookye's defensive play. I mean, Cookye comes from a legendary background, going all the way back from doing Katana Infinites on Mortal Kombat 2. Fantastic player in Breaker's Revenge. Over at the Arcade and Evo, teaching people how to play KOF 97 and 98. Two fantastic games.
A fantastic win there for DR.B.
What a long first round that was, too, man. I mean, that was a really long first round. Very drawn out. You're going to see more of that throughout this match.
All right, and here we go. Of course, we have Soul Spirals and Great Reflect out on the screen there.
And one thing that makes Dr. B a very dangerous player is that he just knows where he's safe. And when he's safe, he knows where he gets another turn, like right there.
That's right, and here we go.
He's like that Monopoly player that always lands on free parking for some reason.
Go. Oh, a little bit of a trade on the startup there.
Yeah, trying to get Skull Crusher after the head stop. Again, tries to chase him in the air. Some games you can do that. Some games, yeah, you can't. You don't really want to try that in SF6 either. He does it again.
That's
Dr. B doubling the scissors. This time the Skull Crusher misses, but the Crouching Fierce is right there on arrival.
Fantastic stuff there and closes it out. Dr. B, that was a strong game there for Dr. B. Of course, you can see Cookye really trying to use Rose's longest ranging moves to try to slow down the Dictator's progression, but we're going to stick with her moving forward.
Yeah, that's Cookie's tried and true. So Cookie's just going to reshuffle the tarot deck and see how the cards play out.
That's right. And considering this is winners finals, everything is on the line here to stay.
Yeah, we're going 3 out of 5 here. So no match point situation here if Dr. B gets lucky again. That does give Dr. B plenty of time to get on the phone and say, hey, what's up? It's Brandon.
Okay, great pressure here. Once again, here we go.
Oh,
a lot
more
of mileage
scissors.
out of this scissor kicks there for the A-ism.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of mileage out of that. And this time the Skull Crusher reverse. Don't go air to air with me, sir. Nah, you do not have enough miles for a seat upgrade. You're going to sit in the back of the plane now. Not match point, but you don't want to stare down the barrel of a 2-0 against this Dictator.
Absolutely not. So much stuff here on the line, and the pressure up on Rose in the corner once again. Of course, Dr. B accessing the scissors once again with that whole A-ism.
I like that move. Even though it looked like Cookye was standing her ground, it just puts her in such a precarious situation with that guard break. And she has to respond, which she wisely does. Great wake-up roll, and now it's Dizzy. What's the damage? That's okay. It's all right. I mean, she's not a high-damage character in this game anyway.
Now we're seeing Dr. B once again trying to keep the pressure up, but here we go with a great side switch combo here. Full 3 hits here for Rose.
There's the air-to-air, staying above and just out of that range with that jumping medium kick moving back.
And we're seeing Cookye now in control of the situation. About 5% left of the Dictator's life is left. And very patient play here because Cookye knows Dictator's going to have to go in against her. Oh, my goodness. Fantastic close in here for Dr. B.
That's what you got to watch out for. He can do it again. Oh, he was betting on the guard break there.
That's
he was betting big on that guard break.
Roundhouse closes it out in Cookie's favor. We are tied 1 round apiece.
And now the disparity of meters. So Dr. B is going to want to kick back and whiff some meters. Now, if you're asking why Cookie's is a little cautious about throwing fireballs in that situation, you just saw Dr. B can easily take to the skies, get you that devil's reverse. Rose has historically not had great recovery on her fireballs, so it's a bit of a commitment from her to chuck some of that plasma.
Okay, and you can really see at this point, Dr. B's trying to close the range here and accesses his A-ism once again, that scissor kick.
Yeah, Cookie's doing absolutely a fantastic job reflecting them fireballs back, return to sender. Insufficient postage.
There you go. Once again, catching the cooldown frames, those negative frames of the Soul Spark. Keeping the pressure up with those scissor kicks. Once again, pushing Rose into that corner. A-ism was going to catch her there.
Oh,
and
no.
The stun.
That stun.
Oh, man. Fantastic recovery here for Cookye, fighting her way back.
Yeah, check that sweep. Sent back to Swiffer, but the soul throw, nobody home.
That's right, and that is it. The Psycho Ball, Psycho Orb is going to work there for Dr. B. So remember, this is winners finals. That is to Dr. B.
Yeah, one thing I noticed is a little difficult, tricky to get Dictator in that level 3 soul throw. But we saw Cookye pull it off in some great situations. But now she's against the ropes here of the winner's bracket, so let's see how she's going to respond. I mean, her reflex have been absolutely on point. Great reactions mostly against Bison, but again, Dr. B just is able to just find his opening and get in that lane.
That's right. You know, and what are we seeing here? Of course, you know, Cookye being very patient, you know, with how she plays, but she's really landing a lot of great confirms for this cross-up combos we saw a little bit earlier. Great reflect there. of the Psycho Orb.
I mean, I'm just questioning Dr. B's decision to do 3 consecutive knee press.
I think he was trying to hope Cookie was going to press a button. You know, try to
catch
her on startup.
Yeah, I guess it was just fishing for something, but it just goes to show like how far he's willing to think, deeply in these mind games to like go to a place where you're just like, oh, really?
Well, he's feeling probably a little bit more confident too. He's 2 games up.
Yeah.
So he's going, hey, I can do it,
Yeah, take some chances, get some of those big confirms out there. Like, you really just want to seal the deal.
Fantastic cross-up combo. Soul Spiral once again here and closes it out with that Soul Spiral. Here we go. Cookie round on the board.
Yeah, just didn't see it coming. Cookie jumping around like the U.S. gymnastics team.
That's right. Hey, guys, it is the Olympics. Shout-outs to the Olympics.
I've been watching.
Absolutely.
I've been watching. It's been great. Finally, a reason to have Peacock. But the okay, there we go. Gets both hits, head stop into there. And if Dr. B takes this round, he will go to near match point. But he's looking for that guard crush.
That's right. Trying to get some mileage out of that Devil's Reverse.
The
Scissor
slide.
kick's going to close up the range there a little bit.
Yeah, the scissor kick's stuffing up the slide. So slide, kind of the mix-up to come after it. If you get that max extension on the slide, you get a low medium punch. Bit of a strike throw mix-up depending on what situation you learn. But still, Dr. B has been able to keep Cookie like staring at the edge.
That's right. And that's the thing. He's
break.
catching so much of Cookie's startup, and we're getting a lot of counter hits right now. So Cookie's saying, hey, I'm going to try to reset this, send some Soul Spiral, Soul Orbs on the way over there.
Yeah, Dr. B was, you saw earlier, he didn't care if he got hit with the fireballs as long as he filled up his meter more and more because he's playing with the clock in this situation. There were 13 seconds ticks left on there, so just making Cookie chase. And one thing Rose that is not good at doing, it's chasing. You never want to chase with Rose.
Right. Okay, great break there in the corner. Air to air here for Rose. She's been getting so much mileage out of that cross-up combo to the Soul Spiral.
Yeah, Cookie looks like she finally was able to download like a little bit more of this matchup here and is holding her own. But this time, I mean, Dr. B is in a favorable situation here. Can close it out. Psycho Crusher. Oh, no punish. Now, it punishes if it goes to the other side. I was able to catch it with the level 3 Soul Throw. But in front, no, that thing is plus, and he will do that super again in your face.
That's right. Now, Rose is in a difficult position. She slides her way right out there. Great positioning there for Rose, but still getting the pressure from Bison into land.
I thought that would have crossed up, Kate. I thought that would have crossed up, but no, able to hold it down on the same side. That just shows the magic of the Sham Wow.
That's right. And here we go.
Picks
Cookie
up 100 times its weight in Psycho Power.
Fighting for her life right now because this is match point here for Dr. B. And she's holding her own. Everybody has about 10% of life, and we are about 10 seconds left of this winner's final. 7 seconds left. Cookie.
Oh, Dr. B's going to chill and try to sneak in a head stomp. Oh, no, clock's out. Clock's out. Dr. B takes it by the few seconds.
That was so close.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Dr. B was still able to get that 3-0 in there.
That was crazy.
Able to close it out in fantastic
fashion. And
fashion.
that's what the third player is in the game. It's you, your opponent, and the clock. It's the timer. You have to really watch that timer. And Cookie was so unbelievably close. But you know what happened? Dr. B saw the timer. He backed off.
Yes.
He saw the Soul Sparks flying on over. He said, you know what? I'm going to do some of my Psycho Orbs to sort of counter them. And then that was it. Couldn't get the chip damage. Couldn't risk a hit. And Cookie could not get the next game on the board.
Absolutely, Kate. And you see the shift in the paradigm that was going on there. Like Dr. B sometimes, against my Rose, you were seeing a lot of like the teleports moving around because he knew I was chasing. But Dr. B is kind of the person that says, hey, if they're trying to outpatient you, show them you got more patience. Show them that you're able to be like that Sade or that Carlos Sainz singing Smooth Operator.
That's right.
I'm just able to do that. And that's what I love. Like, because when I was training under Dr. B, like, there were situations in Street Fighter V in ranked. I know we hate talking about that game, but I will. But I played a lot of ranked in that game, you know?
Yes, right.
And it was unbelievable how just standing there would get under opponent's skin.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, the best is when you're up, like, the first game, then you take a round, and you're on, like, I'm taking all the marbles, right? Mm-hmm. And then the opponent on the other side just randomly just neutral jumps, or, like, just randomly neutral jumps, or does that aggressive crouching which we refer to as like a
Sure.
beverage. But of course, like at that point, it's just like, why?
The thing
you're just
also-
waving a white flag at that point, you know?
Sometimes when you do things like that, I remember especially in Street Fighter 4 playing Vega, and then you just have them sort of standing there, it is a little bit unnerving. Sometimes people even think that you desynced.
People
you know?
think it's more disrespectful than taunting. Like, just to stand there and do nothing. And people are like, oh,
Right.
come on. And then they'll get in my DMs like, oh, you're such a turtle. And then I respond with a gif of Dana Carvey in The Master of Disguise. The turtle. I'm not turtle enough for the Turtle Club. I love that movie, but I know it's terrible.
It's a good one.
It's a 1% on Rotten Tomatoes, but I love it. We can watch it sometime, Kate. I'm down.
All right, so here we are, and this is Losers. So we're going to be checking out real quick just to make sure here, and we are having
Yes, Scion versus T-Bender here.
That's right, Scion versus T-Bender, and that is Losers round 5. So that is Losers semifinals.
Yeah, and similar to the previous mirror match that Scion had with that nail biter with Majin, which was
Right.
a fantastic set. Scion still rocking that white gi, but go down the first round to Bender with that kick with the kick flowing out the river with that salmon gi.
Yes, and that is Scion in the white gi, and he's on the left, and T-Bender is on the right there.
Can I say something else, Kate?
Yeah.
Bit of a non sequitur, but like since Alpha 3 is the most expensive soundtrack in Street Fighter 6, and I have to rep that.
Yeah.
I think Ryu's I've been using this song for Ryu in SF6. I love it. Like it's really grown on me, like using this in SF6.
Oh yeah, I really enjoy the soundtrack. I think the soundtrack in Street Fighter 6 is really good, just in general.
I think so too. Yeah,
Absolutely.
especially with the new tracks they added by Cap Jams, like the version of Luke's song.
Yes.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah.
It is. I really like. Bison just got DLC released.
Yep.
His soundtrack with the bell,
Yeah.
it's good.
It's good.
It's
yeah.
good.
I'm a fan of Bison in SF6. Like
Yeah.
I think he's a great addition. I mean, everyone acts like he's new, but it's like you didn't just learn Bison a month ago. Come on, like we clearly see a lot of us been doing knee press nightmares since middle school and high school. So,
But we do have 10 seconds left on the clock here, and that is going to go in T-Bender's favor here. Very, very, very close. Nail biter once again. And that's the thing we really have to say in Alpha 3. The clock is so incredibly important. We are taking it down to the wire each time here for these rounds.
and how many games do we see like so many rounds in succession that go down to the last 10 seconds? You don't
Right.
see that too much in Street Fighter. Like I know in Super Turbo, it's very rare to get a timeout. I maybe
Yes.
have gotten 2 or 3. I did get one that saved me in a team battle.
Sure.
Saved my team in a team battle against Zas, his amazing Chun-Li. But yeah, like you rarely see the clock come into play. You know.
But here we go, and the clock's ticking here because everybody has roughly the same amount of life against this Ryu mirror match.
Good response by Scion with the wake-up DP. But I like the way Bender's controlling the ground here. I mean, he's been out. It's like Scion shows great patience here with Ryu, and you
Right.
can definitely see that he's a tempered, a seasoned veteran of Street Fighter.
Right.
But you can see that Bender understands that as well, and he's like, I'm going to kick back and play patient too. I mean, we're at the 30-second mark, and we're just cruising.
And that's the interesting thing, too, because, speaking about damage and everything in this game, the damage is generally smaller in Alpha 3 compared to, say, Super Turbo, where the rounds were going faster. Once again, down to the last 12 seconds here, and these two competitors still going at it, same amount of life.
I would have done that DP too, Kate.
Exactly.
I was feeling Scion on that one. I felt like he had the right read, but Bender just at that moment just knew that he had it to close out. Match point here.
So many repeat instances. We just saw that last round happen 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
Loser semis.
Yes, this is loser semis. Oh, is that where I'm at in the bracket? Damn, okay.
Loser semifinals.
As they say in Mystery Science Theater 3000, pretty nice.
Yeah. That's right. That's a good show.
I'm hooked.
Okay, very strong projectile neutral play here out on the screen, and we're going to have Scion, trying to use the Tatsumaki to move his way in there a little bit. Nice anti-air on the jump in.
Back at 35 seconds. It's time to cook. Can Sion extend this? Now, Bender's going to try to push a little forward, try to close this out.
That's right.
Try to be like, I don't need to just win this on time. I can convert. I mean, we got full meter on deck, and there we go. He's not afraid to let it rip. Sion, it doesn't work in his favor, though.
Shin Hadu out on the screen there. Oh, my goodness. Everybody down there last little bit, and that is it. The back throw is going to work for Sion's favor. Fantastic stuff there.
Sion staying alive there. Very critical. Can he tie this up? Looks like the momentum may have shifted a little bit, Kate. But let's see how Bender responds. Now, neutral jumping and air guarding is very interesting because, air guarding is cool, but at the moment someone air guards, you get another fireball. Right. So, if you neutral jump it, Street Fighter always plays with that rule where there's one fireball on the screen, you got to wait for it to clear, and the neutral jump keeps that fireball a little longer on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit of trades on the ground here. Trying to go for the meaty jump in, but unable to get the confirm after that.
Careful, though. Sion just moving back, trying to get some Tatsus, push him in the corner. He's like, I got to get on the other side of the bonsai tree. And then maybe I could challenge my inner my inner Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Once again with the fierce kick in.
Oh, another great fireball there by Bender. Sion with that level 1 super there. No connection. 13 seconds left. They're throwing out medium kicks. They're tapping toes.
Okay, 10 seconds. That's right. 10 seconds once again. And it is getting down
I don't
to
know
the
who
wire
even has
here.
the life lead.
Oh,
Sion pushes it a little bit further.
Oh.
Is it enough? Is it enough?
Yeah,
I think it's a draw. It's a draw.
Oh, my God, it was a draw.
It's a draw. Time limit draw, Kate.
Wow, that's crazy.
When do we see that at the
Never.
And think about it. It was
see that.
because of that block super that Sion did.
Right.
Was able to get it right at the exact pixel to mix up. Hey, y'all better clip that, all right? Because this is going on the reel.
That's right. Fantastic.
At least it's going on mine.
Fantastic stuff there. Here we go. Very aggressive play here by Sion, trying to push his way Bender into the corner.
I think Sion's got changing the momentum a little bit here.
Right.
And he's been whiff DP, but okay. Remember, it's all about what you can punish, Kate. And especially in this game, you get a lot of chances. Oh, look at that.
Great jump in, go with the full 3-hit combo.
Yeah, he got that 3P. Should have included a biscuit. Air throw.
Oh, my goodness. Locking Bender down in the corner right now. Oh, misses the
but nothing off that. Yeah, nothing off that low forward, though. You know he wanted to go big with that.
Oh, and again.
Again, not much of a punch, though. So, Sion, keep on pressing. I mean, he's rolling doubles out here. Give him another turn. Oh, I like it.
Here we go. 20 seconds left on the clock once again here, and Sion is down in health. Anti-air.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Metsu Hadouken A closes it out here. Unbelievable stuff for Bender.
Yeah, that was Bender. It was absolutely fantastic. Again, it's tricky to call between these two, the two geese going on there. But that was absolutely fantastic that we saw time limit.
That's right. Fantastic stuff. You never see ties like that.
I mean, to see that
extremely rare.
They fought to the exact same HP.
Especially in retro games. That never, very rarely happens. Absolutely.
Yeah, and that match is extended. I know that increases the anxiety so much.
Oh, absolutely. It throws you off. Yeah. Because Sion was thinking, I'm going to get the chip out of this. And it just happened to work out that it was a reset for everybody.
Yeah, and T-Bender able to take him. He now advances going up against Maxim. We saw Maxim earlier doing work with the fantastic Viism Chun-Li. Made it this far into the bracket. I mean, hey, we're all bringing home medals at this stage of the game, too.
That's right.
And that's why I'm here, Kate. I'm here to get as many medals as possible.
Yeah.
They're nice, too. I mean, you see them, the retro ones?
So
Dr. B take care of us.
Going to be Maxim versus T-Bender, which means that this is...
They're not even going to give him a break? He was sitting there fighting Sion and the clock, round for round, pound for pound. Time limit draws on the same HP, but this is top 8. You don't get breaks sometimes.
That's right.
It's not all guaranteed. You got to be feasted. Even when you ended the famine, you got to still keep feasting. So let's see, Maxim T-Bender love this Chun-Li stage. So much better than the Alpha 2 Chun-Li one, by the way, which is unplayable. Now, I mean, that one's actually the worst one, I think. Try to remember what the other bad one is. I like to say the bathroom stage with Birdie.
Oh.
Is just kind of, but you know, I just don't understand why they put a stage in the bathroom.
Something different, you know. All right, here we go. Strong play there in the corner, keeping that pressure up. Bender with the Hadouken.
Yeah, now Bender's on a streak here.
That's
Again,
right.
using more of that patience. But let's see if Maxim can cash out with that Vism.
Oh.
Get any reward
Nice
with
check
that.
there with the standing forward. Keeping that Hadouken pressure on the ground there. Hard knockdown.
Man, Chun-Li has some fantastic buttons in this game.
Right.
I like Chun-Li in Xism too because she has like her specials from Super Turbo. Like the spinning bird kick with the charge left, charge back, forward kick. Like, fantastic.
Okay, and we're seeing a lot of mix-ups here into sweep for Chun-Li.
Yeah, one thing as Chun-Li players you got to know is, like, can you get anti-aired? And if the opponent is a little sus on the anti-airs, doesn't get the juggle.
Oh, man, that's right. Doesn't get the juggle and gets knocked out of it for an interruption with the Shoryuken.
Because he was going straight to Tensho.
Yes.
He was shifting that straight to Tensho kicks. He was going to just go. Let's see this time.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
That's
there we
it.
go with the side switch.
Got the
but
Tensho rolling.
Yeah, but that air recovery there was able to get get Bender out of dodge. But Maxim still got a life lead here and still got some good neutral.
That's right, and that's why we're seeing a Ryu being so aggressive to try to get Chun-Li into the corner, and there's only 7 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, but that jump in came just perfectly. But there was 0 HP. The fireball closes it out. And even though he had no health left, he's going to get that cheap icon despite holding on to a very strong round from Maxim.
That's right, and then we're going to tie it 1 round apiece.
Aiming for those whiff punishes with the sweep. That's one entry point you want to do in the Shoto matchup with Chun-Li. Is like when you get able to hit some of that sweep, you really like limit the movement of your opponent there, and you kind of like scale back their approach a bit. And you can see continuing to whiff punish with that sweep.
Right. Okay, trying to get the meaty jump in there. Chun-Li keeping pressure on Ryu with a hard knockdown, but not capitalizing off of that.
Yeah, Vism is 100 now.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Here we go. Oh, man, got
he
the
gets
check
some good
once
hits.
again. Okay, just out of range, catches the negative frames of that Shoryuken. Okay, Metsu Hadouken.
No bite. No bite. And Maxim, one thing too, Kate, is Maxim's doing a really good job of building back that meter. But again, like, can he get it with 50%? Yes, there we go. Tensho City.
Wow, fantastic air juggle. Unbelievable stuff there.
I know, and
for
only
Maxim.
with 50% meter, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. So maybe he wants to let it rip a bit more when he's 50% and just go for those conversions.
So we have a big hill to climb here for Bender, but Gren.
No, wait, he's close. With the DP.
And that's right. Sure, you can just a little too far away. Fantastic stuff being clutch. Maxim.
Man,
gets that first game.
He unleashed the dragon just in a little bit in the wrong space, like he had a scratch on his Cisco CD. Just, if you know, you know.
That's right.
And that was able to get Maxim.
That would have been around the same time period, too.
Yeah, of course. You know, I mean,
goodness.
I was definitely 1998. You know, we're rocking that Drew Hill.
That was a good call.
Yeah,
that
you know.
was a good call. Very good. Very
I think
nice.
the thong song was number 1, right? You know.
Okay, strong stuff there with the jumping forward.
Gets that activation, living a little bit too much of that La Vida Loca.
Okay, Chun-Li building up her Vism once again there.
Yeah, and historically, Chun-Li's sweep also works as a great anti-air. And Capcom vs. SNK2, which you will see later on, like Chun-Li, that's actually Chun-Li's most reliable anti-air is that sweep. It could also combo in a Kikosho, but
yes,
maybe we'll see what he can get. With 50% Vism, he can be dangerous. Get that activation.
Okay, there you go. Tries to get for the strong jump in once again. Here we go, and that's it. Vism activated. Man, almost pretty much full combo there. Fantastic stuff here for Maxim.
Yeah, that Vism activation on anti-air is absolutely is great. I mean, it gives me a lot of flashbacks, war stories of Alpha 2 Relento. The reason why I wasn't top 8 at Evo in Alpha 2. But because of that, but look at the clock again.
That's
16
right.
seconds. I mean, every time you got a round with Bender, you know it's going to go down in the last 10 ticks.
Okay, good air-to-air here. Backing off a little bit for that fireball pressure with the 2 seconds left on the clock
Are
here.
they even HP again? No, this one goes to
goodness.
Chun-Li.
Wow, that was unbelievably close. Fantastic stuff.
Man, that clock countdown has just proved nothing but bad news for Bender, but this is Bender's style of play. Bender wants to take it down in the last ticks.
That's right.
As a big fan of the Miami Heat, you know, we fight for loose balls with 5 seconds left. Like, I'm about it. I respect it.
You know, and Bender really getting a lot of mileage out of that low Low forward here for Ryu, but he's going to get caught in the air. And he's going to throw Chun-Li out of the rest of that V-ism.
You know, but Kate, 50%, he gets the 10 shows in there, little juggle, little oki. I respect the strategy. I mean, it's actually paying off.
And that's the strategy that Bender is using right now. Very fundamental, classic Ryu gameplay right now, and it's working for him, except for that overhead there. Chun-Li really keeping the pressure up.
That overhead's dangerous, but didn't reach. I could have closed it out with the stand fierce missing it, but still gets that activation to buy him a little time for that 10-show kick, taking care of business. Because with V-ism also, just so you know, your charge inputs, it's like very similar. Custom combos in general, like you don't need to charge to do the special move. So there you're able to take care of business. I am going to see how much further I can get in the top 8.
All right, good luck.
I will see you soon.
Awesome stuff there. And of course, you know, just to say, Bender did a fantastic job with Ryu. A lot of classic, more fundamental work that we saw with Ryu there, but Maxim able to close it out with Chun-Li. And here we go. Oh my goodness, Dr.
What's
B.
going on?
Hey, you know, fantastic stuff here. Let's talk about, before everybody gets settled for their competition, Defend the North.
Thank you.
You've been doing so much work with Defend the North and everything.
It.
So yeah, let's hear it.
It's been fun.
It is.
We got Team Chris up on the mic and on the Cavs.
That's right.
And we're getting to the match. Cujo Kate, one of the best in commentary history here with
Oh,
me. I'm
I don't
honored.
know about that.
I'm
No,
honored.
sir.
And
No,
we got
sir.
Team Chris versus Mash Maxim, one of the top 3 last year of the Alpha tournaments. One of the seasoned players of Defend the North, coming with the most craziest Chun-Li I've ever seen. And look at this.
Right.
Oh, no, it stops it. All right, nice jump by Rose. Staying in the game with that jumping high kick, checking it with the crouching medium.
A little bit of neutral play here for Maxim. Okay, we're going to neutral jump the overhead.
Nice air to air. Ooh, with the sweep.
Yeah.
We're seeing knowledge checks here, 1-on-1.
You know, she's trying real hard to use some of her longest ranging normals to try to keep Chun-Li out, but that is it. Chris is going to grab that first round.
No, actually, that was Maxim. Maxim first round.
Oh, right. Oh, that's right, because Chris is picking Rose. God, I'm so used to him picking Chun-Li all the time.
Yeah, I could throw you off a
you're
little
right.
bit.
Yeah.
Could throw anyone off. Big shout out to Kick Punch Block KPB Live. Make sure you all follow them on all platforms and social media. Working endless hours to make sure that we bring you this Street Fighter Alpha 3 action here at Defend the North in the Retro Fighting God Festival 3rd annual event for Defend the North 10-year anniversary.
Yes.
So we have 2 anniversaries going on, the 10-year and the 3-year.
That's right.
At the same time. And it looks like Mash Maxim is trying to take it back to get to grand finals. Mash Maxim 2-0.
That's
no,
right.
That's 2-0 rounds. And now it's first game.
Yeah. You know, fantastic stuff there for Maxim. And, of course, he just played against Bender, so he's still hot right now. Chris is coming in, a little bit of a warm-up there, but I'm sure he's going to be right back with Rose.
And bringing in the X-ism with a much more powerful super that takes a lot of life. All right, the cross-ups here. Oh, nice. A little pimp slap.
Here we go. Catches Chun-Li with the startup frames in the corner there.
We're seeing some good exchanges of normals here. Oh, tried to go for the grab. It didn't work. Oh, watch out for that cross-up. So you don't want Chun to get too mobile because this type of stuff starts happening.
That's right. Oh, right over the Soul Spark there. And that's it.
Mash
Closes
Fest
it out.
Maxim.
Takes advantage of that. Dizzy goes for the sweep. Here we go. Round up for Maxim.
He's somebody to look out every time you see an Alpha tournament. If you see Mash Fest Maxim there, you know it's going to get high level. But we can't rule out Team Chris, one of the most electrifying voices in fighting game entertainment.
That's absolutely true. And that's right. He says no V-ism for you. Going to give the quick check on that. It looks like Chris was trying to hit a button there. Caught on startup by Chun-Li.
Playing much more patient this round.
Yes.
Nice sweep. Oh, he missed.
Oh, just out of range there for the X-ism.
Oh, going for the grabs. Oh, you can't get punked in the corner like that. Oh,
No,
and Chun-Li, overhead kicks.
That's right.
Mash Fest Maxim sending Team Chris home, but with a medal in top 8.
That's right. Yeah, with the medal. And that's one thing you really have to say. Maxim playing in that extremely aggressively. An extremely aggressive Chun-Li at that point. And a lot of it was the the cross-up.
Yep, that cross-up's crazy.
Constant. Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
So I believe we're going to let Team Chris back in here. Thanks for having me. KPB Live. All the people out there watching, thank you. And enjoy the Retro Fighting God Fest, everybody. Thank you so much.
And you're still in it.
Yeah, I'm in Grand Finals. I'm waiting for the winner of somebody.
Yeah. The whole thing. Very good
It's going to be fun.
Good luck there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good.
Team Chris coming back on. See y'all. Peace.
Awesome stuff there. Super awesome stuff there. Dr. B, always, he's like, he wins every retro game. Dr. B there. Yeah, you were very close.
Everything whiffed.
She was kidding you on those cross-up combos.
Yeah, I really thought the level 3 was there, like on 3 times, but like Chun-Li is especially in this game in Alpha 3, and I might actually make the switch to Chun-Li. Chun-Li's fantastic at jump-ins, just a lot of things, and also just I could not hit a button against that overhead.
Yes.
Man, yeah. I wish her overhead was like that in Street Fighter V.
We could tell that you were trying to get the startup, and she was cutting through your startup.
Oh, I was mashing. I was mashing for life.
In the final, the final round. And, we could tell also that, like you said, you were trying to get the confirm on things, and then it was just, and then it was whiffing. You know, which is very, Chun-Li's very strong. Very strong for sure.
It was a high pressure match. Shout out to Maxim for a big win on that. That was fantastic performance.
Very good.
I think I think this takes him into the top 4.
Let's take a look.
I think because the next one's going to be Majin against Dark King, if I recall correctly. And then the winner of that plays against Maxim. Then the winner of that plays against Cookye. Then the winner of that goes up against Dr. B.
So right now I'm seeing Dark King versus Maxim in loser semifinals. That's it. Dark King versus Maxim.
Yeah, we are in the top 4. 5th in Alpha 3, I can take that. Hey, I got a medal, so I'm happy with that. I think. I don't. This isn't like. I mean, where we were 2 weeks ago, suddenly, a lot of people got top 8, and they're like, no, only top 6 gets a medal.
That's right.
And I'm like, oh, no. I mean, one of my best friends got 9th in Guilty here. Mm-hmm. And we spent Saturday night watching the History Channel. We were not happy camping.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah, 9th place at EVO, that sucks. Not that you suck as a player. You're great if you get 9th at EVO. But I'm just saying that as a good player, 9th place sucks.
They had, it's difficult. But sure, to make it, though, is an honor, to be honest. Okay, here we go. So we're going to have Dark King with Ken versus Maxim with Chun-Li.
Yeah, well, Maxim's been on a run here going through the gauntlet.
Right.
So I'm happy with the way he's been working. Dark King is, we saw him earlier with the Aism Ken doing fantastic work. We saw him definitely push forward in the winner's bracket earlier. So let's see who can make it. The winner of this one makes it over to the, if I recall correctly, should make it into the top. Does this go into loser's final after this?
It says this is loser semifinals. Yeah.
Okay. So Majin dropped out.
The winner would be playing against Cookye.
Yeah, the winner of this plays Cookye. Okay. Yeah. So Majin dropped out. Wow, incredible.
Okay, there you go. Fantastic. Fierce jump in there, and that is going to give the round over to Dark King.
I think that's got to be the strategy there. You got to really test Maxim's ability to anti-air.
Yes.
Because he's taken to the skies, and Chun-Li has just historically been able to kind of mix up a lot of your options going to the sky and making you guess. Like, as you can see, she completely deleted my soul throw. And I try to do, the regular version of it, too.
Well, that's the interesting thing. So if we take this situation and compare it to yours, what we're seeing here is that Maxim is getting a lot of pressure by Dark King right now. Chun-Li in the corner, and you were trying to do that with Rose. It just
was not
working in your favor for some reason. Here you go. We have another round working for Dark King.
And the reason I could tell, Kate, the reason I could tell Dark King is connected on everything to earn that round is I'm just staring at the guard gauge of Maxim the whole way. And that whole thing is just absolutely depleting my drive gauge in SF6. Hey, I'm the king of the 5-second burnout, But let's see here. Maxim, okay, going to the changer. We saw earlier him switching to Ken. I believe he did that against Grand Zangief. Earlier, he switched over to Ken with the yellow gi and the Aism.
That's right, the Aism.
Yeah,
that's
he did a pretty good job. So it looks like he's able to kind of switch paradigms and match the pressure Dark King's throwing out. And I like that adaptation. That's good.
That's right.
I got to get that top 3 money, you know?
And, okay, nice anti-air with the Shoryuken once again. Good
and he
air
can
to air
anti-air.
here.
I was just watching him play Chun-Li so much, and his anti-air was primarily the Viism activation and Tensho kicks. But this one, he's actually able to stand his ground with a DP. But Dark King able to go the distance and still get that round, and now he's on match point, Kate.
Okay, going for that back throw. Oh, just out of a nice short jump there, out of range from the anti-air.
Yeah, I love empty jump, and they whip the anti-air. It's so beautiful. In SF4, people used to ultra me with that. You know, I would commit to an anti-air, they'd land ultra me. GG, shakes hands.
Okay,
Dark King
great meaty jump in there, gets the full 3 hits.
Yeah, Dark King in the red here. He's real close to the win there. And yeah, the 3-piece. And thus ends Maxim's amazing losers bracket run. I mean, hey, give it up to the guy here. Give it up to Maxim. Awesome performance.
Fantastic. Unbelievable stuff there. And so that means Dark King is going to be heading into, I believe it is the losers finals. So that will be against Cookye. You know, Cookye, we were seeing, had played against DR.B in the winners finals. A very strong Rose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very strong. I mean, came up short the first 2 rounds. Fantastic in the 3rd fight. I mean, really that match could have gone to her. And could have been 2-1, could have extended it further.
Yes.
But DR.B just able to really show where the clutch is. Also, he's out here like ring announcing too, man. So like DR.B out here, I mean, he's like the Fink, but he goes in the ring and still throws it down. I love it. I refer to him as the Fink. Can you do the Fink?
Oh.
I appreciate that. Appreciate the love, DR.B. Now let's get into this losers final match. You know,
That's right. Here we go.
I'll do my Fink impression. You know.
You know, and Cookye especially flying all this way to play.
Yeah,
know,
she's
to
West
compete
Coast.
And everything, absolutely. And she's ready to roll. Ready to roll.
Make sure you watch her
Rose.
stream too. By the way,
Fantastic.
She has a great stream covering like historic, obscure games.
Yes.
I mean, like I really got to say, if there is a queen of Kusoge,
Yes.
I mean, it's definitely Cookye. You can find any random game in the arcade, and you're like, what is that? Cookye knows 3 bread and butters and an infinite.
Absolutely. Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She does. Okay, so we're going to have Cookye with Rose in the corner here. Oh, with the break. My goodness, here we go. And the relentless pressure of Ken, air to air. Okay, with a reflect.
Dark King really able to burst your bubble with the guard break there. I mean, similar to like playing Smash and having the tilt games on points. That's about as much as
Oh.
Smash. There's that level 3, baby!
That's it. Bam. Here
Wow.
we go. Straight
Good.
to the ism and checks with the crouching short.
Yeah, good confirmed there. Got great damage, even though it's A-ism. I think that's Cookie's telling me to switch isms. But the meter is on Dark King's side, and he can chip it out and close it. I mean, we've seen what he can do with level 3 super, but better sweep by Cookye.
That's
She got
right.
the neutral.
Yes, she swept up that first round. Awesome stuff there. Over to Cookye.
Yeah,
great
repping
art.
Team Strike first. You know, shout outs to my friends Tone, Neo, Gentleman Thief. I don't know which one of y'all are here, but I wish y'all were. You're my boys. Love Team Strike first, and really well represented here by one of the finest roses of the West Coast, Cookye.
That's right. Okay, Cookye with the cross-up combo again. Just misses the soul spiral. Anti-air. Tries to go for the mix-up juggle after that.
Yeah, and Soul Spiral is very unsafe on block, like more so than it is in Street Fighter V. In Street Fighter 4, it's pretty safe on block. It's kind of like Biden's knee press.
Oh, activation
gets the
into
stun
stun here. Fantastic stuff. Cookye once again. All right, and that is going to be the first game of this Losers Finals, heading over to Cookye's Rose.
I really gotta get with her and understand like what differences Soul Illusion has in Alpha 3. Now, I know Justin Wong on his stream played against a Japanese Rose player who with Aism was able to get unblockable Oki setups with activation on Soul Illusion. That's a very interesting tactic, but obviously Soul Illusion isn't as overpowered as it is in Alpha 2, where you can custom combo with it, you can lose 30% of your health on block.
Yeah.
A lot of those cheap gimmicks. I mean, I've got a lot of mileage out of that.
Okay, catches Rose in the air.
Yeah, best of 5 set though. So a Ken like this going first to 3 with, I mean, it's you got to have your conversions on point.
That's right. Soul Sparks locking Ken down a bit there in the corner, but the quick, fierce uppercut works for Dark King's favor. Okay, great job there, punishing those recovery frames. Everyone in the center of the screen. Resetting the neutral a little bit. Hadoukens keeping pressure up on the ground, and here we go.
Oh,
Ooh,
big guard break energy
right.
takes it back.
Unbelievable stuff. Very, very close. Tense moment there in the corner, but being clutch. Dark King closes it out. Okay, what's that reflect going to do there? Okay, Cookye really mixing up all of her options there, trying to make it hard for Dark King to predict what Rose is going to do.
Yeah, and also, one of the things also with Alpha 3 is Rose's reflect being used more than just reflecting fireballs. And you see Cookye using a lot of it to set up pressure, a lot of safe on block situations, and just continuing to get that pushback.
Nice anti-air here. And Cookye keeping the pressure up with the Soul Sparks. Cross-up combo, gets the 3 hits, but that final sweep is going to work. That's the second round win Cookye got with a sweep.
Yeah. Rose's sweep is fantastic. I mean, I'm a big fan of it also in Street Fighter 4 and 5.
Uh-huh.
It's very good. Also, like, I love it in the Shoto matchup, particularly in Street Fighter Alpha 2. But, oh, Dark King, does he get it? No, he dropped the Shoryu Reppa!
That's right. Quick block here works for Cookie's favor.
Yeah, but I think Cookye was trying to respond with a level 3 of her own. No dice there. But, yeah, against Air Tatsu, Rose and Chun-Li have an amazing sweep to counter that tactic. Oh, there we go. You thought.
Fantastic stuff. There you go with the Soul Illusion.
Great trap by Cookye. Read that standing medium kick, and then just gets him to chase, runs into the broom. 2-0 for the West Coast Rose.
2-0. Awesome stuff there for Cookye. And remember, you know, the pressure is on and everything. You have Rose has access to so many specials and options, but at the same time, remember what some of her strongest options and her normal buttons are, and that's 3 rounds won with a sweep again.
Yeah.
You know, because it's hard to predict. So fantastic stuff there for Cookye.
It's a great button when it can connect against certain opponents, but when you get it to whiff, you know, it can be
extremely
problematic.
negative.
Yeah,
that's right.
It gets problematic.
Large recovery.
There we go again,
there
batting 100, level 3's on deck.
Nice anti-air once again. Ken in quite a bit of trouble here. You know, trying to be so incredibly aggressive to get in, by being so aggressive opens him up for damage.
Right, and now as Cookye is on match point, one thing I want to point out about Dark King was getting a lot of mileage using Tatsu in neutral situations there and able to close the gap. But against Rose, like, because it usually goes through fireballs, but Rose's fireball has a slightly elevated hitbox, which is very good at stuffing hurricane kicks, and that was kind of what told the tale of some of the last few rounds.
Well, oh, here we go. Okay, Tatsu's over the Soul Spark and across the combo.
Oh.
Man, strong 5 hits here for Dark King, fighting his way back.
So how do you answer an elevated fireball? You take your hurricane higher. Raise it from a category 3 to a category 4. Able to kind of make it rain here. Let's see if he can take the round and keep going.
Oh, that's right, gets the absorb. Oh man, the trades are crazy. Nice juggle off of the Hadouken. Awesome stuff here. Man, strong round there for Dark King.
Great heads-up awareness to get those extra hits. If you see his King, he's standing on the cabinet now. Dark King is no longer sitting on the cabinet. He is standing straight up, hunched over the cabinet here. And let's see if that changes where it goes here as Cookie's on match point again.
That's right. Cookye, and of course this is match point, especially for her to go to grand finals against Galaxy B again, but
oh, does it connect? Yeah, it's so close to the close though.
That's right, Solution and the trade in the air works for Cookye. Fantastic stuff there against Dark King. And, you know, it was working out for him more towards the end of the matches there, but it just wasn't enough.
Indeed.
It just wasn't enough. But
Cookye,
very, very
fantastic.
close.
Like, Cookie's got great patience, but also, like, with the precision. You know, the precision and really understanding when the opponents overextend.
Yes.
They do too much. The ops got their hand in the cookie jar.
Right.
And she's just going to take that scarf, wrap it around, and go whop,
Wrap it
whop,
right around your
whop.
hand.
With that level 3 soul
It's
throw,
going to get ya.
soul illusion, pick your poison.
But that was what was so amazing. You know, Dark King towards the end was trying so aggressive to be to get in to get the damage, and Cookye was doing such a good job keeping him out. But the times that he was getting that Ken damage, it was so considerable, you know, to really change the tide of what was going on.
I mean, he was that conversion of the level 3 Shoryu Reppa.
Right.
Facing elimination. That could have really been those are those kind of conversions that can function as a big turning point in the match.
Yes.
So now, without further ado,
Grand Finals.
Grand Finals over on the winner's side. We've got the Retro God, future GOAT himself, DR.B, going up against the West Coast Goddess, Cookye, the master of waifu characters, Kusoge, bread and butter combos, and godlike confirms.
That's right.
Let's see what she could do with the scarf versus the cape.
That's absolutely right. Absolutely right here. You know, here we go into our first round, and really, the damage is about equal for both sides here. A little bit of a confirm off of the A-ism scissor kick.
Yeah, that Psycho Crusher
Psycho
gets
Crusher,
stuff.
man, caught on the startup of that.
Yeah, take that back to hyper fighting. Level 3 soul throw, and the crowd goes pretty wild. I like it. Off to a fantastic start. I gotta say, Kate, are you a fan of Bison in the in a cape?
Yeah, I think so.
You know, it just kind of reminds me of Larry David in Seinfeld when he played George's dad's caped attorney.
Ah.
And it's like, you ask the question, like, where do you buy the cape? Is there a cape store?
Possibly. He could have had it made especially for him.
Yeah,
great confirm. Confirmed to the scissor kicks there.
Knee press nightmare. And we've seen him multiple times. Even if the thing gets blocked, he just gives you more knees. So it's like spending some extra time on the stairs. There's that guard break.
Again. Once again. Oh, my God. Here we go. Oh. Oh my goodness. There's so many mix-ups going on the screen right now in the quick dive.
Yeah, happened
the pressure
to me.
Up.
I mean, it's amazing how elevated the hurt box is on that knee press, how good it serves as an anti-air. And DR.B knows how to practice it very well.
That's right.
Too close to reflect.
You know, and it looked right there that Cookye was trying to do, it was a whiffed grab that she got the punish on.
Have we even seen grabs in this entire tournament, Kate? I try to do 2 of them, like from point-blank range, and I'm just like, man, throws suck in this game.
Yeah, they're few and far between. They have been so far.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's like Street Fighter V where the range just doesn't really exist. You got to be like razor thin
right, you have to be like right up
throw.
next to the person, yeah.
Yeah, if you play Street Fighter V now, you'll definitely notice how hard it is to throw.
Okay, that's it for the break there. Keeping the pressure up. Ooh, very elusive here for DR.B.
Oh, activates the soul throw. Does that win the trade? Yes, with the reflect.
Okay, A-isms all around there for both players. Nice job with the roundhouse anti-air. Keeping the pressure up with the cross up here. And that's it, blocks the A-ism. Fantastic stuff there for DR.B being patient. Oh, my goodness. And it could go either way.
Oh, wow, escapes the knee press nightmare there. Again, I was saying how high that head box is. It's able to hit like opponents on their way up or even on their way down with the trajectory there. But, yeah, gets that stand roundhouse.
Right. Man.
Walker, Texas Bison gives DR.B the first point.
Very good. Yeah, I believe it. Man, that roundhouse is so much freaking authority.
Remember in Street Fighter 4?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's one of the best pokes in the game in SF4.
Oh, yeah.
And not only is it one of the best pokes in the game, it's amazing when it's one of the best pokes in the game and whiffs against crouching opponents. That's how good it is. Like how much it gets the job done.
Okay, Psycho Orb coming straight on back with that reflect. Okay, standing forward's going to do the job.
Yeah, slide's not really your friend in this matchup against Bison. Especially DR.B sees that. He's going to make sure you're not stealing any bases. He's going to pick you off with that knee press every time.
Okay, catching a little bit of that A-ism and
there you go. Again.
That's right. But that time he got the confirm that time. He knew Cookye was going to try to push something else. Okay, a little bit of a trade with that standing forward. Oh, my goodness. And the Psycho Orbs catching Cookye in the air.
Imagine if Bison could do that in Street Fighter 1. Like repeat the knee press nightmare after getting it blocked. That would cause a whole lot of soul.
Oh, my goodness.
You would have seen a lot more EVO finalists losing to Bison, I'll tell you that.
Okay, great confirm there with the Psycho Crusher.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, Dictator eliminated both Mena and Angry Bird in SF6. Players using Dictator, rather.
Soul Spark's going to lock you down a little bit there. Ooh, teleports.
The Fierce Fireball, too, goes very fast. It has a long startup because she kind of like spins around to do it, but once it's unleashed, not only does it go fast, but also traditionally gives Rose her best recovery on the fireballs as well.
Here we
Which
go.
is
with
good
the
because you want to be ready for that devil's reverse.
knee press in the corner there. A-ism knee press.
Yeah, saw there was no meter. Not afraid to hit buttons. Switch sides. Cookie's got the corner,
Oh my
but
goodness,
walked a
here we
little
go.
too
The
close.
Sun tries to get the combo with the crusher.
No psycho chip happening there. Cookie on momentum there, playing with nothing to lose. Oh, tried to catch him hitting the button with a level 3 soul throw, but Dr. B said, nah, I'm a chill.
That's right. That is going to be another game there for Dr. B. That is 2 Dr. B. Cookie, really fighting her way, but unable to close the games. Dr. B, of course, sitting in winners right now. So this is great positioning for him right now.
Oh, he's been
the
absolutely
bracket.
fantastic. I need to learn this matchup, so maybe I'd have more mileage. But watching how Cookie approaches it is very good. It's just Dr. B is just able to close it out each and every time.
Okay, a little bit of neutral play here. And, when we do see things that Dr. B does to try to be very visually elusive, the head presses, the teleports. And, of course, Cookie, here you go. She's playing very solid, very textbook. Trying to chase Bison down there a little bit after that whiffed A-ism.
I like that. I mean, we haven't seen a conversion on the Fierce Reflex sending the fireball up to the sky, but I do like the idea of it because it can catch Bison in some situations.
Oh, man. That's right. And there you go, the slide. The tail end of that slide, very unsafe, catching those negative frames with the A-ism knee press.
Yeah, and also, I mean, even when it's active, you're able to get that low crunch, which you saw Dr. B do earlier. So either way, it's just not a fantastic option, especially when Bison's holding down back.
Here we go.
Devil's reverse, almost set it to match point there. Let's see if Cookie can get a comeback there.
Cookie very close with 10 seconds left on the clock. Oh, man, she was going for the soul command grab there. And that is it. Dr. B now sitting on match point of this grand finals here at Defend the North.
Matt, tournament point here for Dr. B, and what you're seeing on display is this. Oh, there we go. Good soul illusion there. Sorry, great interrupt by Cookie. What you're seeing from Dr. B on display, though, that's fantastic is just how dangerous he is when you have to approach him. I mean, we've seen how good he is with S-Groove in CVS2, and how, that relies a lot on the bobbing and weaving and, very, very, ducking through other people's attacks.
Right. Okay, just under that knee press A.
Absorb. Yeah, smart move there.
Nice crouching short there for the anti-air.
I like the Soul Illusion activation. Buys time, especially against Bison's long-range sweep. But again, the anti-air properties of that kick in Alpha 3 makes it so godlike.
Okay, trying to get the cross-up combo. This is an extremely back-and-forth game here.
Dr. B, I can win this tournament punching through the Soul Illusion there. Now he's pressing on a little more. One big conversion will take it for Alpha 3.
Great stuff there. And, Soul Spiral, and that is
there's a throw.
The throw, yep.
And then the
Closes
chip.
it out. Unbelievable stuff here. Here we go. Cookie fighting her way back. Ties it 1 round apiece.
Yeah, Cookie extends it at least by another 99 seconds, but let's see if she can close it out and get a point on the board. Dr. B has been able to finish the last 5 matches.
Yes.
And most of which in this fashion with 1 round apiece on both sides.
Cookie really getting some great mileage here, catching the startup of Bison and keeping that pressure up. My goodness.
Oh, this is a great start for Cookie.
All right, we get the stun. Here we go. Big damage here for Cookie. Okay, and you can see Dr. B really trying to back up, reset the neutral a little bit there.
Chips it out, caught him, trapped him with a jumping roundhouse kick. That's the kind of tactics that you like to do when you see Rolento doing wall jump, going around with that, and then you're able to stop that and stuff that along. But that puts Cookie 1 up on the board there.
That's right.
Yep. But got a long way to go because you got to reset the bracket.
And, fantastic stuff there for Cookie, looking extremely comfortable in that final round there. Doing very strong. And we're going to see a character switch here to a Sagat.
We saw this earlier. There was a player that was able to defeat Dr. B's Bison. It was just a good matchup. But then Dr. B was able to switch to Sagat, who he pretty much uses as his Shoto in this game. And it's really good stuff. But I'll be honest with you, Kate, I'm not the biggest fan of Sagat versus Rose in Alpha. And I know Sagat players will definitely prove me wrong with this. I've lost to a few really good Sagats, but it was mostly from getting out neutral. I think Rose has a lot of great tools. Oh, doesn't catch. It caught.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay, here we go. Cookie with the air-to-air and Sagat closes it out with the jump back forward.
I just think, Kate, that complements Dr. B's style of play, just forcing the chase, you know? I think Rose is equipped with a lot of tools that can, like, overcome a lot of Sagat's offense.
Yes.
And make it work against him.
Catches him at the very beginning of the A-ism.
Yeah, but that's going to be more about the meter lost than the damage done.
Right. There we go. Great meaty jump in here. Cookye keeping the pressure up on Dr. B right now. Dr. B in the corner. Great roundhouse. Trying to keep Rose out.
Yeah.
Cross-up combo here. Oh, my goodness. And another one.
Good.
My goodness. This is crazy. Great anti-air for Rose.
It wasn't the counter hit, so didn't get the
with the
follow-up.
Oh, my goodness. Reflect of the Tiger shot.
How'd that reflect?
Air-to-air once again. Magic Pixel for Sagat. Soul Spark. Oh, my goodness. This is just crazy.
Yeah, but Dr. B's awareness of the air-to-airs is just absolutely genius. Just holding on to that last pixel for the last 25 seconds. Able to really advance. And yeah, there we go. The Fierce Fireball gets the job done.
Unbelievable stuff. Cookye once again ties it round to round. And, of course, Dr. B, because he's in winners, he is sitting on tournament point right now. Okay, hard knockdown. What's the mix-up going to be? My goodness.
Way did he go, George?
That's right. Punishing the cooldown frames of that whiffed roundhouse.
Yeah, going underneath their low profile and that low roundhouse, that stand roundhouse there, gets a lot of mileage for Cookye. Now, Cookie's got that full meter, not afraid to use a Soul Illusion or a level 3 Soul Throw. Dr. B very aware of it, and this is what make him chase you. Make him chase you. This is why he's great in CBS too.
Right. Okay. Great air once again, getting those juggles, playing very like a wall, very solid wall. Dr. B. Oh my goodness! Here we go. The A-ism, Soul Illusion, roundhouse is going to cut it short.
Yeah, but that stand roundhouse able to get the job done. What a jump
over the Tiger shot.
Over the high one, too. Oh, whiffs the level 3 Soul Throw.
And that is it. Fantastic stuff there for Dr. B. Unbelievable. Very close there. Dr. B wins. Defend the North with Sagat and Bison.
Yeah, using the two kings, the two original boss characters. Excellent work there by Dr. B, able to close it out. I mean, Cookye kept climbing. You know, Cookye kept climbing, but it just seems that the momentum was just so much stacked against her that Dr. B was able to put up with both of his boss characters.
Unbelievable.
Taking care of business. He's going to dap up everyone, going to present everyone with the medals and get the biggest one for himself. Love it. I mean, definitely one person who deserves to have his cake and eat it too. Shout-outs to Dr. B. You're Alpha 3 Defend the North champion.
That's right. You know, awesome stuff there. And, of course, Cookye, fighting her way back and forth, but it was just a little, could not close it out. But Dr. B, unbelievable stuff. And here we go to the medal ceremony.
Street Fighter Alpha 3. Thanks for having Cujo, Kate, Team Chris, the KPP, Big Punch Box team. We're going to do the top 8 medal ceremony real quick. Stick around for that. Thank you.
He wants to do the medal. I think he's feeling a lot of like that Jabali energy.
Sure,
doing the medal ceremony and get that.
Get up there and do it.
Okay,
thank you guys so much for joining us. We're going to take it over to some ads. We'll see you.
See you soon.